What's going on, everybody? Ooh boy, do we have something on our hands here? Let's take a look. Let me minimize my cam there so you can actually see the chart. Woo, we just hit 16 cents Doge. Is this real life? Is anyone else panicking? No, I'm not panicking, but like, is anyone else panicking? There's got to be some people panicking. Hit that like button if you want Doge to recover. We've got 1 like. Let's see if we can get 10. Woo. Sandeep, what's going on, man? Harry Clay, ouchie day. That is an understatement, to be honest. Let me turn the music down just a bit here. That is honestly an understatement, but I do agree with you. WTH Doge, it keeps on dipping. This dip keeps on dipping, all right? And this is very, very bad. I'm going to be honest with you. At this rate, there's one person that doesn't want to see Doge go to 5 cents. If you don't want to see it go to 5 cents, show me your agreement with the like button. Click that like button. Let's see if we can get to 12. Let's just do it that way. What's going on, everybody? This is extremely, extremely bad. All right, I don't know if you caught my live streams over the last couple weeks, my video yesterday, my live stream this morning, but basically, I was one of the ones in extreme doubt of the fact that Dogecoin would end up going this low. And let me just tell you why, all right? Basically, when you don't have any reason for an assumption, there's a 50% chance you're going to be right. So unless I have some clear indicator that something is going to happen, I don't like just making stuff up, all right? And at the moment, when we're sitting right here, there is no indicator that Bitcoin is going to go and break 31,000, all right? Look here. Consider this just being a day ago, all right? Let's just put it right here. 619, 620 is where this ends. There's no indicator that Bitcoin wants to dump all the way down to 30,000, all right? In fact, it started to look more bullish here. This is the longest time it's sat this high of all the little attempts that it had. So when you're looking at it doing technical analysis, if anything, your sentiment should have been bullish. But at the same time, there were some people looking at it differently. Some people looked at it this way and said, this looks like a head and shoulders. That's not usually how a head and shoulders looks, though, but I'm sure a lot of people kind of considered it to be one. And there were just a lot of things here that did not indicate that Bitcoin was really going to want to do this. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Bitcoin isn't so shockingly low at this moment in time. Bitcoin's only at 31,500, right? It's not even back to the 31,000 line that it was at. Last time that Bitcoin got to 29 cents here, that's when Doge was 19 cents. Do you guys remember that? Show of hands in the chat. Who remembers when this first happened on Bitcoin side? This dipped to 29K. That's when Dogecoin dipped to 19 cents, all right? So can you see the shift in the market and how fear is now starting to take over? Where fear was not taking over just a couple days ago. If you were in those live streams a couple days ago, you sold all your Doge. I did as well. I'm going to buy back when things stabilize. All right. And just to be honest, I did sell my Doge and I will buy back once things stabilize, whether that's 1 or 2 cents higher or whether that's 10 cents lower. Reason being, Dogecoin is dropping way too fast for my liking. All right. I'm not telling anybody here to panic sell. By all means, hold if your plan is only to hold. Sometimes I like to scalp a little bit, though. So that being said, my plan is more, I just said, you know what? I'm out. I'll get back in a moment. And we'll flip to the Doge screen in just a second, guys. Don't get impatient with me, please. I just wanted to explain this here. So last time that Bitcoin dropped this far, Bitcoin was 29,000. And at this moment, Dogecoin touched 19. That's how we first saw our ratio. All right, then a couple days ago after the Coinbase announcement, we know that Dogecoin went up to, and now let's side by side these just so I can explain it better. All right. We know, 17 and a half, wow. We know that Dogecoin went up to about 45,000 off Coinbase hype. And off of that good news, Dogecoin was actually sitting way higher than it normally would. Usually when Bitcoin was at 36,000, which is the line that it tended to kind of trade at. Sorry, I'm trying to get my screen right here. All right, if you look here, usually right at about this level, 36,000 is where Bitcoin was kind of ranging. When that would happen, Doge was sitting at 31 cents. After the Coinbase announcement, we saw Dogecoin gain 6 cents of strength to where when Bitcoin after that was sitting at 36,000 trading sideways, Dogecoin was then trading up here at 37 cents. It moved up from the 31 level up to the 37 cents level. Then Bitcoin made that run to break up to 42,000 and it failed. After that happened, every single altcoin, you could just see the fear in the market as people realized, wait, this is like the 9th time that we're trying to break through. This was our best chance yet. We had Elon Musk tweeting in our favor, in Bitcoin's favor, saying that, hey, here's some light at the end of the tunnel. Get to 15% clean energy use with the mining rigs, and then we'll take you back. And still, we couldn't break through 42,000 on Bitcoin. So what ended up happening? All of the stocks just sold off pretty hard with Bitcoin coming back down here. And you can just tell the altcoins are really feeling the pain right now. Nobody in the altcoin space is feeling super comfortable. All right, this headset just died, so I guess I don't need to know. Nobody in the altcoin space is feeling super comfortable right now. And it shows because look at the rate Doge that Bitcoin's falling, but then look at the rate Dogecoin's falling. Look at how much steeper Dogecoin is falling. It's taking it so much harder right now. And that's why I just said, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out and wait for it to stop. Because Dogecoin at this moment in time is falling at a faster rate than Bitcoin. If you look here, Bitcoin is down 9% today. Dogecoin's down 35% today. Yes, you heard that right. 35%. Look at coinmarketcap.com, and I'll come back to the comments in just 1 second. Coinmarketcap.com, last 24 hours, Bitcoin down 11, almost 12. Ethereum taking it even harder, down 17. And that's why I'm saying the altcoins are taking it harder than the actual market leader right now, because it means more for them. Less stability. 17% down on Ethereum. Binance coins down 19. Cardano's down almost 18. XRP's down 20. Dogecoin 38% down in the last 24 hours. And 46.5% down over the last 70 days. I mean, over the last 7 days. With a market cap now of only 26 billion. Putting it in 7th place. Now it's behind XRP. Dogecoin is not having a good time at this moment. That is not a reason to break out in this extreme panic. All I'm saying is this is not Dogecoin's moment. Not its time to shine. The time that it is for Dogecoin and anyone interested in Dogecoin right now is to start looking for your dip buys. That is really all you can do right now. And guys, I do appreciate your support. Thank you to all 20, 30 of you in the chat right now. If you haven't hit the like button, please consider hitting it and support a small channel. I really appreciate those likes, every single one. Thank you. I'll catch up on some comments now. Yes, it is pretty bad, Sandeep. You just try not to look. I feel that 10 cents coming. I wouldn't be surprised. Not at this rate. Dogecoin's falling all of the sudden. This was not happening as of yesterday or the day before. Dogecoin's taking this fall here harder than every other cryptocurrency. So by the time Bitcoin would get down to like 29 cents, Dogecoin could easily be somewhere near like 13 cents, 15 to 13 cents. And it would only take a little breakdown to like 28, 27,000 Bitcoin to see Dogecoin closer to 10 cents. That's the scale. That's the rate of speed. And thank you for that like. Whoever just liked, thank you so much. That's the rate of speed that we're seeing Dogecoin drop in comparison to Bitcoin right now. It is a much faster rate. It is very concerning. Short term. Keep that in mind. Short term, not long term. It's concerning short term. Long term, I'm loading up at this dip and I'm riding this one out because by the time we get back to like 45 cents, what is that? Almost 3x? Like, keep this in mind, guys. And thank you so much for those likes. Thank you. Keep this in mind, guys. We're almost at 15 cents Dogecoin. If you buy now and you hold, by the time Dogecoin gets back to 45 cents, you will have almost 3x your money. By the time it gets to 60 cents, you will have almost 4x your money, all right? keep in mind the times. It doesn't matter if you throw money in there right now and say, you know what, I'm going to be cool with this dip right here. I'm not even going to wait and see if it keeps going. By that time, you'll have 3 or 4 extra money. That's the right way to look at this. So don't panic too much. If you have more average down money and you've been crying about, man, I wish I could lower my average cost, my dollar cost average, now is your moment. Yes, there's a little bit of panic going on right now, but this is your time. This is my diamond hand hodlers and my average downers. This is your time to shine. Everyone that's been saying that they're trying to lower their cost average, literally right now is your moment. Don't let tomorrow come and the day after and the day after and Dogecoins bounce back to 25 to 29 cents or 30 cents. And then you're like, man, I should have bought at 16.50, or man, I should have bought at 18 cents. Be in the moment. You are here. Buy if you feel compelled to buy at these prices. This is like an injection of pain. I do agree. I usually don't even sell. And a lot of you know, if you've been in my streams over the last 5 weeks, I am on one account holding from 75 cents, from 69 cents. But on my main scalping account, I just said, enough's enough. Let me scalp a few cents here because this is going too crazy. Might have to pull the savings out on this one to average down a little bit more. Hey, what's going on, Micah? What's an entry point? Technical analysis right now is really not doing us many favors. This is a panic in the market moment. But I can do my best and try and give you an entry point. One potential entry point is literally going to be right now. Why do I say that? We are extremely close to the strong level of support that sits right here at about 31,000 on the Bitcoin side. At that level, we're kind of expecting one bounce at least. So that means anywhere from like 18 to 1650, that's kind of one potential buy area. If you believe, though, that this is not done on the Bitcoin side and that it's going to continue down, those levels go down even further. The unfortunate thing, though, is that we don't have much more levels on the Dogecoin side, all right? What do we have left? We have this level right here at about 1450. We'll just call it somewhere near 15 cents. So if we fail, Bitcoin fails right here. On the Doge side, we kind of expect to end up somewhere around 1450 next, and then maybe next stop closer to 10 cents. 1450, 12-ish dollars, it might slow down, and then closer to 10 cents. This whole window right here. So I'll rectangle this up so everybody can see it a little bit better. Right about there. Now, don't get too greedy. This is, like I'm saying, guys, don't get too greedy, all right? Keep in mind where we are. Keep in mind it is almost impossible to predict exactly where Dogecoin is going to stop. So if you're looking for an average down opportunity, we are at 18 cents Dogecoin right now, almost 17 cents. Don't forget about what that really means in itself, no matter what happens next. All right, but just know, if Bitcoin doesn't hold here and Bitcoin ends up doing one of these, it starts heading down here into anywhere in this general area, you're going to be looking at mid to low teens in Dogecoin at that point, because we're already slightly above mid-teens. So you'll be looking at 15 and under. Probably 13 to 15 cents. Yes, ouch is correct. You're sitting at around 38 cents average. That's fine. A lot of us here, I mean, you really can't predict market crashes like this, especially, I mean, it just came from a tweet. Keep in mind, this came from Elon saying, screw you, Bitcoin, right? That's literally all this came from. You said, you guys are using way too much dirty energy for mining. We don't want you guys until you get that figured out, so we're going to suspend accepting US payment. From that, a market-leading cryptocurrency has lost half of its value. It was 60,000 per when he sent that tweet, and now it is almost down to 30 flat. And now Dogecoin came down from about 50 all the way down to mid-teens. So just keep it in perspective. Let me see. You're buying back in, took a loss temporarily, but offer more Dogecoin. I feel that. You want to add more, but don't know how low you should buy. If you don't know, just start scaling in. There's nothing wrong with scaling in. That is the best thing to do when you don't know where the bottom's going to be. Just start scaling in. put 25% at a price that you think is really low, or 50% in of your money that you have to average down, just start scaling that in, lowering your dollar cost average, getting some skin in the game at one of these dips. And then if it drops lower, you still have some more money. If it doesn't and it starts going up, you can either hold on and keep that cash in your pocket and just feel comfortable with where you average down a little bit, or you can kind of average, throw the rest in on the next little pullback. But my point is, just don't completely miss the dip because you're like, well, how low is it going to go? Because really, you cannot time the bottom. Your average is 19 cents. Well, that's an amazing average. You need that 10 cent to make it even lower. Well, if your average right now is 19.9, it might be worth just holding on, because that's only 1 cent above where we are right now, right? And that's not really going to matter. At the end of the day, once we start recovering, a 1 cent lower average is going to do pretty much nothing for you. But if you can start averaging down more under 15 cents, then yeah, that'll make a little bit of a difference for you, especially closer to 10 cents. Hey, James, thank you so much for that sub, man. Everybody else, if you're new to this stream, if you're panicking like a lot of people are, just hit that sub button. Do these streams almost every day. We'll love to have you in the next one. So go ahead, click that subscribe button, and show your love for the channel. I appreciate it. Let's refresh here. Make sure Weeble's showing us updated info. And let's actually drop the time frame down just a bit. And what I'm going to do, for the sake of everybody being able to see a little bit better, I'm going to flip back and forth between these two windows. So what I'll do is this. Wow, that's not what I meant. So I want everybody to be able to see what's going on pretty well. This is Bitcoin. All right, so let's get that prepped, and then let's just check out the Doge here. All right. So we can see here that Dogecoin did have a bit of a dip here at like the 16.5 level. And a little bit of a bounce. These candles right here, I'm on the 3-minute time frame, by the way, so that I can keep things at least slightly summarized. To me, it's just a little more informative. These two candles right here are a little bit weak, so little concerning. AMC did not look too good today. Meme stocks are about done. Ouchtown population, everybody, you got that right, Stankist. If you're sitting at 347 average, how much should I invest to get your average in a better position? 500, 1K or more? Well, it depends on how much you have in that 347. How many shares of Dogecoin do you have at 347? And what's going on? Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in chat. I read every comment. While this is happening, everyone just needs to shut up. Nice one. Let's just double check, make sure there's nothing weird going on here. All right, no Elon activity whatsoever. All right, we didn't expect any, but always keep an eye on Twitter. You want to make sure you're staying looped in and you don't get caught off guard by anything here. So how's everybody feeling right now? Let me drop a quick poll. Hang on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to drop a poll in the chat. I just want to get a temperature check. Okay, because I asked this question earlier, and it was funny how the answers will probably change. This is just for everyone's opinion. All right, it'll show in a couple seconds. Feel free, when that poll pops up in the chat, just click yes or no. I just want to know how everybody feels. All 30 of you in the chat right now. Also, if you're new to the stream, hit that sub button. Oh, 3 votes with yes already. Jeez. All right, I'll check back on it in like 5 minutes, and we'll see what everyone's sentiment is. 5 minutes or less. Hey, what's going on, Jonathan? Oh, nice formula. There you go. When can we expect the trading tutorials? So I've already started recording them, but yeah, I started making a couple videos this weekend. I started with the first one, which is, well, I already did the introduction to trading video, and then I did which brokerage should you use, and now the next videos are going to be like how to trade. It's just taken a while. Hey, Bryce, you can actually average down now? Hopefully everybody can. This is your moment. You've averaged down from 31 to 26. If it drops below 15, you'll buy again. This just became a long-term hodl. It's all, yeah, the longer it stays down, the more you'll buy over time. I agree. I'm fine with it. Thing is, we know why we believe in Dogecoin, all right? Fear in the market is something that the smart people can capitalize off of. Other people that are less informed, they panic, they sell, and they just leave. They turn their back to it, and they don't look back. But the smarter people, they see fear in the market, and they say, this is a dip buy opportunity for me. And as long as you actually believe in the underlying asset, you know that you can comfortably average down. And that's the difference between investing in something that you actually have faith in versus just trying to trade something to make profit. So for example, something like, not to throw this under the bus, but something like Shiba Inu, right? If SHIB went down to 3, cut in half, because right now it's about 6,000 units with a bunch of zeros in front of it. Let's just say it went down to 3,000. And you had a lot of money in that. How comfortable would you really feel investing in it and holding and just averaging down versus trying to cut your loss as you see it start to tank? And maybe that's too good of an example. Just think of one of the altcoins that aren't even as established as SHIB right now, because SHIB actually is now on Coin or going to Coinbase, and then it's also got a couple other things with Shiba Swap. But think of one that isn't even that good yet, just one of the other newer altcoins. And that's just kind of one of the differences. We know why Dogecoin has value. We know why we like it. We know why we believe it's going to go back up to 60 cents and beyond. We know that there's a lot of backing in the community. We know that Elon Musk is all for it. And there's just a lot of things in the pipeline that will cause us to recover over time, as long as everything goes relatively okay at the least. And so at these moments in time, we can feel comfortable saying, okay, yeah, this kind of sucks because I would have liked it to just go to 75 cents and then me cash out. But instead, I'll take this as a dip buy opportunity. And hey, the longer it sits down here, the more I'll be able to save, dump some more money in, and then 3x, 4x, 5x my investment in about a couple weeks. So this is cool. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe it's not cool for everyone, but it is what it is, and it's not too bad. Thank you all for those likes. Can we get 30 likes? If you haven't hit that like button, please consider hitting it. That is my free donation that I accept. Thank you so much. No need to donate money. Just donate your like. Thank you. Thank you, whoever just clicked that. That's one thumbs up for you. Thank you. Trying not to pay attention to prices and news on Doge, it's so stressful. It's almost impossible, man. I'm always staring at Doge chart. I look at it every morning when I wake up. It's pretty much the first thing I do. Honestly, that's not true. First thing I do, I open my phone, I check Bitcoin. Then I go straight to Doge. Because Bitcoin will kind of tell me what's happening with Doge anyway, but Bitcoin will let me know like where the market's headed as the market leader. And I know Dogecoin is just the follower there. So, all right. So this is interesting. We're getting a little bit of a recovery attempt. We'll put a little line right here, and let's just see if Doge really tries to get above that line. $0.18. What a great dip buy opportunity. Thank you for those likes, guys. We're at 16. Can we get to like 30? We'll see what happens here. Doge could get some strength here, start moving towards 20 cents. Again, though, we know that this really is based on Bitcoin. And as we can see, Bitcoin's getting some strength here, moving out of the hole from the 31 dip. So, Bitcoin 32,000, though. Does it break through that? I don't know, guys. I don't think it does. But we'll see. We'll see. With Bitcoin's weakness, I don't want to get fooled here. So what I'd like to see is a breakthrough 32 and then a pullback and hold support and then another move up. Just like I was saying earlier when we broke through earlier, you want to see it hold support and then continue up, a continuation. because we know 32,000 Bitcoin has been a notoriously strong level. So I'm not just going to be convinced that that candle is going to keep flying through and cutting through like butter when I know in the past that was not the case. So it's better to be skeptical in those cases. Wow, 21 likes, guys. Thank you so much. 9 more to go. Thank you. And 40 viewers. See, your likes work. What's going on, everybody? Click subscribe if you haven't. You messed it up, but look up weighted average. Oh yeah, that'll help them. You're back in at 1855, not 100% back in, but a new starting point. Cool. See this as a second chance. Hey, we love second chances, don't we? Let me switch back to Dogecoin here. Right there with Bitcoin. Trying to decide. Let's say you bought a mansion for 40 mil. Some lunatic offers you 18 mil. Do you sell? Vice versa. Sorry. That's one way to look at it. Yeah. The thing is, you would sell if you truly didn't believe that your mansion was still worth 40 mil, right? So that's the question you all have to ask yourself. How much is your mansion worth? And for most of us that are in the stream, for all of you that are already subscribed to the channel and you've been in my live streams consistently, you know that the reason we believe that Dogecoin is going to go back to a certain price is because we've done research on Dogecoin and we know what its underlying value is, regardless of what happens with the stock price, or the crypto price, the asset price. And you'll see some people like in the stock market too that are investors. Like, for example, if you watch Meet Kevin, who's another YouTuber that does real estate and crypto and stock coverage, there are certain... Navi, thank you so much for the sub. If you have not subbed anybody in the stream right now, any one of you 41 people, go ahead, click that button. Let's try and get to... Hey, can we break 3,000 subs today? Probably not, but let's try. Raboom, Meta, I know I did not pronounce that right, but thank you. Thank you for your sub, man. People in that really invest in something, they understand based off their extensive research what the actual value of that asset is. So whether or not the price goes up or the price tanks down, they don't panic whatsoever. They could have bought at $60 and that have been their average, and the thing could be down at $15. What are they going to do? They're not going to cut. They're going to just keep adding because they know underneath the underlying value, no matter what people think as of that day or as of that week, that the value is going to eventually reflect in the price. It's just a matter of time. So that's kind of how I feel here with Dogecoin. And we know Doge at the minimum, okay, being conservative, at the absolute minimum, Dogecoin is worth 40 cents as of today on a bad day, 50 cents on an okay day, and 60 cents on a great day. As of this moment in time, we can comfortably say that. So seeing Doge at 18 cents, I'm just like, all right, take my money. Cool. I'll average down. And this is just based off research. It's not us pulling numbers out the air. It's not us saying Dogecoin to $15,000 and we want it to pump. Yes, that'd be cool, but we're being realistic here. That's the whole point of this channel. 347 is your total average. You have 17,000 coins. You bought in at 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 38, and a little at 63 before the bust. Gotcha. Cool. So you want to bring your average down to like where? Like probably like 20. I mean, the easiest way to think about it is if you basically buy the same amount of coins at like this price right here, your average will meet in the middle. So maybe that's the easiest way to think about it. And then if you buy double your amount of coins, your average will be like 75 or 25% above what it is right now in relation to where it was and where the price is that you're buying. 2/3 down. So yeah, if you bought another, what would that be? 17,000 coins right now. How much is that right now? About $1,000? No way. Wait. 1,000. Is it really? That's cheap. That can't be right. No, that's not right. Okay, so it's about like $2,500 or something like that. And that would bring your average somewhere down to like mid-20s ish. Dogecoin still trying a little bit of weakness right here, but this isn't over yet. We could see a candle here, start pushing it out. Let's flip back to Bitcoin here. What's going on? 50 viewers in here. Hey, can we get 1 like per person? If you haven't used your like, consider hitting that like button. You don't know how much it helps. I mean, right now we have 53 people. Usually we have like 15. So if that tells you anything, your likes mean a lot. And I don't ask for donations, but I do ask for likes. They are free. So if you don't mind hitting it, I appreciate it. Very weak little move here by Bitcoin. We saw a little bit of a pullback and this major rejection wick here of the 32,000 level. And now these weak candles, not a good sign. Thank you. We're at 27 likes. Thank you so much. We're almost at 30. Wow, 29. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your likes and subs go a long way for a small channel like mine. A humble, lowly 30th liker. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will call out every like. 31st like. Thank you. What is my price prediction on the next month, or do I not do those? I really try not to do price predictions because they get, I mean, it can get to a point where you're just pulling numbers out the air if you don't have anything to go off of. And I really try and be completely honest and realistic with any numbers I ever give out, whether that's me saying what I think is going to happen tomorrow or this week or within the year. And if I don't have any good information to base a number off of, I'm not going to just throw a number out there, right? And then coin flip me being right or wrong, and then if I'm right, say, hey guys, I told you so. I don't like doing that. But I will say, I have been saying, based off what we know, Dogecoin is already about to get updated. Like, it's already going through the stages right now of lowering the transaction fees, which will get it one step closer to where we need it to be accepted as general currency more easily, I guess you could say. And we know that Elon's working with the devs to get Dogecoin updated. So in my opinion, at this point, we can probably expect a Dogecoin for Tesla announcement once Dogecoin gets those updates out of the way. We know that as of today, they've already lowered the transaction fees in their testing, and within probably the next month or two, they're going to have that update. Month or 2 or 3 months, they're going to have that update pushed out with the price transaction fee when you're doing some kind of exchange of Dogecoin being 0.01 of a Dogecoin. And then on top of that, there's going to be the transaction speeds getting faster and a couple other things getting added. Then we have smart contracts as well. So I think within the next 2 to 3 months, when we see that update come out, that we should expect Dogecoin to really, really strongly recover. And by about 2 months time, whatever that update-ish time is, I would expect Dogecoin to be somewhere like near 70 cents. And then, of course, once we get Elon Musk's announcement, that will probably propel us very close to $1, if not to $1. Now, what could happen also is that we get, within like a month or two, we hit the 50% mark that Elon was talking about. 50% of Bitcoin mining being done off clean energy with a positive trend. And if we can hit that within like 4 to 8 weeks, that would be like 1-ish to 2 months. Then we could see just a general Bitcoin recovery with the entire crypto market at that point. But I think, that obviously leaves us still time in between now and 4 to 8 weeks at the soonest before I think any cryptocurrency really sees decent prices. And by that, I mean Dogecoin 50. By that, I mean Ethereum 3,000 to 4,000 and, Bitcoin 50 plus. Because at the end of the day, it's pretty obvious that until Bitcoin actually recovers, we're kind of stuck. So we're kind of waiting on Bitcoin at this moment. Dogecoin probably won't see any good times above 30 cents until then. Much over 30 cents. Okay, thanks. Gave me more motivation to hold. Awesome. All right, we're seeing a little bit of recovery here on the Dogecoin side. It's trying at this little level. I'm going to actually put this at the wick of that candle here, just so we can have that. Then we've got the 200 EMA to worry about, and then we've got support to worry about. So I'm not fully convinced this is recovering, but at the same time, we are at a dip, guys. Like I've been saying all stream, don't get too greedy. Keep things in perspective. If you're looking to average down or buy a dip, this is 18 cents Dogecoin, all right? Don't take that for granted. If you can feel comfortable buying at 18 cents, by all means buy 18 cents, whether or not it goes to 17 or 16 or 15, because what if it doesn't? And what if next thing you know, the price is at 21 cents, you're like, man, I should have bought Dogecoin 18.5 cents. So Just try and play this smart, but I am going to keep doing technical analysis as we go so we can kind of gauge what's going to happen next to the best of our ability. And I know I'm reading comments out of order right now, but I'm just trying to, I will get to all your comments. I don't skip any comments. And as we can see here now, Bitcoin's trying to do its recovery. Really would need to pass this candle to show any signs of real strength. That wick. All right, let's see. Okay. And let me take a look at that poll as that poll as I catch up on comments here. I said, are we going below 15 cents? We had 64 votes. There were 64 people in here? Okay, some people voted and left. All right, I respect that. Yes, 53%, no, 47%. So overall, slightly bearish sentiment, but I mean, still 47% don't think we're going under 15 cents on Dogecoin. So, okay. And we'll see if we get some more votes there. I'll just leave that up for a couple more minutes. That's pretty cool. All right. A little bit more trying here from Bitcoin. New beginnings are good. You'd buy that all day. Have I a BEP20 address? What is that? Do you mean like a Dogecoin donation address? I do have one of those. It's the first thing that came to my head. You trying to donate some Doge? You got some of that Dogecoin? Oh yeah, I read that one. I read the price prediction. Doge going to 2 to 3 cents. Jeez, man, that's pretty bearish. 2 to 3 cents? It was 4 to 5 before the whole breakout into this whole thing. You have 0 Doge. You want to buy for the first time. Should I buy now or wait? Buying now at 18 cents Doge is a great idea. Regardless of what happens next. I cannot tell anybody that I think buying Doge at 18 cents is a bad idea. And it doesn't matter if Dogecoin went to 9 cents. Buying it at 18 cents is still good. We know Dogecoin's going to increase in value, and we know that when Bitcoin recovers, Doge is going to head back to 40 cents plus. So, yes, in my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. YouTube, please don't ban me. No one, please sue me. But I'm just saying, based off technical analysis and what we know about Dogecoin, 18 cents, which is right about now, is absolutely value. Anywhere in that range, 15 to 18 cents, absolutely. You've got about $1,000 in options ranging from 18 cents to 10 cents. Options on Doge? Crypto? What's going on, Austin? Welcome to the stream. And also, welcome DJ Armani. Welcome to the stream, Armani. Glad to have you, man. Tommy, what's going on? Welcome. To be honest, wait, it's unknown when the bloodbath will end. All I'm saying is don't be too greedy, guys, and don't wait too long. Because next thing you know, we could be at 25 cents, and you're going to say, man, if I had bought in at 18 cents, I would already have a 25% gain on my initial investment. It is all right if you're unsure, but you see great value, to at the least start scaling in with size, with your position size. You can do 25% if you really think it's going to dip further, but you're not quite sure. If you are like 50-50 split, scale in with 50% and then hold on to the other 50 in case it does dip more. And if it does, then you drop the other 50 and lower. But don't completely miss out by being greedy. I've been streaming Dogecoin coverage for weeks now, and we have seen 50 cents to 40 cents to 30 cents, back to 50 cents, back to 40, up to 70 cents, and then down to like 30, and then back up to 50. And every single time it dips and then it recovers, people are like, man, I should have bought that dip. But they didn't, because they just always thought it's going to keep dipping. It's going to keep dipping. It does not always keep dipping. So at some point, you want to assume a position at a price that you would be happy with once it recovers. You can't always time the bottom. There is no indicator saying, once we get here, for example, that this is the bottom or not the bottom. We will only see once we get there. We draw our support and resistance lines to get an idea of where those levels can be, but those indicators do not tell us if the level will hold or not. For example, this support right now. Yes, we have it here. We can try and guess based off of volume and based off of the candles that are forming. And thank you, Austin, for the super chat. Hey, man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I didn't expect a donation. You meant limit buys? Oh. Cool. Well, thank you for that super chat, man. Thanks so much. Appreciate that donation. But okay, so you have $1,000 in limit buys at 18 and then 10. Cool. You might want to split that up a little more, almost like 18 and then 15-ish, 16, 15, and then get some closer down to 10, like 13, 12. I don't know that we hit 10 cents. But you might just want to split up those buys. That's just my suggestion. Hey, Stan, thank you so much for the sub. Guys, if we have so many people in the stream right now that I know are new faces. If you are not subbed to the stream and you enjoy Dogecoin coverage of any sort, I cover Dogecoin to some degree 7 days a week. If you're into that, click the subscribe button. It's free to hit, and you will have another channel to add to your arsenal to get more information from. I live stream and I read every comment. So any question you have will get answered as long as it's not like inappropriate or weird. Giannis says, go buy. I agree with you. Now is a buy opportunity, at least to some degree. Couple shares, couple coins. Let's see. No problem. Deepak says, good morning from Indianapolis. Doge will go to the moon. Hodl. I agree. Doge will go to the moon. It is only a matter of time, and that's why these are considered dips, right? Hey, what's going on, Melly? And Deepak, welcome to the stream. Navi, same, and Giannis. And also, again, Tommy and Austin and DJ Armani. And Rudolph. And Shout. See, so many new faces. Hope you guys all hit sub. Doge really going down, still holding strong though. Yeah. Pantry says 1999 and 2,880 coins. When should I add more to average down? Probably somewhere around like 16 cents. I wouldn't mess with it quite yet. Hey, Chris. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your sub. Let's flip to Doge, make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, so somewhere in this general area, anywhere kind of in the 16 cents range, I might add some more. But if you're already at 19, I wouldn't start throwing more money in only like 1.5 cents below that, because you're already in at this general dip. Like in my opinion, it's close to 20 cents, and then it's close to like 15 cents, and then it's close to like 10 cents. That's probably how I would break up my averaging. So 19, 16, maybe like 12 or 13. I don't think we go down to 10 cents. That would take a lot from Bitcoin. So let's see. PJ, thank you. Thank you for your sub, man. Welcome to the channel. You're at 43 cents average, but you're buying dips on other apps. Sold everything else and 100% decided in Dogecoin and Bitcoin. Awesome. Cool. That's a good buy. Consider Ethereum as well. Ethereum, before it dropped, was at $4,300 per coin. It is now at $1,900. If you are trading with an account that has at least a couple $1,000s, so I would say anything where you can buy more than one ETH, more than one coin of Ethereum. Consider also maybe diversifying into Ethereum. That way you don't have all your eggs in one basket. Wandy. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for the subs. My goal is 3,000 subs by the end of the month. I don't think we're going to get there, but if you haven't subbed already and you're enjoying the stream so far, just click that button and help me get there, if you don't mind. I don't ask for money, but I'll always ask for likes and subs. Those are free. So we're at about 1,900 on Ethereum. And in case you don't believe me, if I zoomed out, look, this is where we came from. All right, you can do some quick math and already see that that's almost tripling your money just on Ethereum, which is pretty much guaranteed to go back up there. We know, especially with Ethereum 2 coming out early next year and a lot of things in the pipeline, and then also Dogecoin and rumors about Bitcoin supposedly also using the Ethereum network in the near future. This is the big boy right here. So, but if you look at this, you can actually see it's doing my least favorite pattern. So little concerning. We call that the H of Doom on this channel. And almost every time it forms and you get a touch back down to the previous bottom of the wick from the last time, it usually goes down. So yeah, that's not very good. We don't have much more room here according to Ethereum's chart. What is that, about 1,700? Yikes. Dogecoin's already doing it. Dogecoin already passed it, but thankfully there was a bit of a rejection. But thankfully we're also going off Bitcoin's chart and not Dogecoin. What will have to happen here is we'll have to see really Bitcoin fail the actual 31,000 level. It keeps bouncing at like 31.5. That's not going to do it. We need to get down to 31,000. If we do that, we are probably going to fall through, head towards 29.2 on Bitcoin. And if we get to 29.2, it is very likely that we then dump further. And that's how we get to Dogecoin low teens, like closer to 10 to 13 cents. But if that doesn't happen, if we just stay up in this general area, this is maybe like Doge 14, Doge 15 at the lowest. Edward, thank you. Thank you for subbing, man. Welcome to the channel. And Hugo, I missed you. Thank you. I wasn't looking. Welcome to the channel as well. Let me just read off some of the names that it's showing me. So James, Ribum, Navi, Austin, Stan, Chris, PJ, Wandy, Hugo, and Edward. Thank you so much. And anyone else that doesn't have their like subbing turned to public, so I didn't get a notification, thank you all. I know there's a couple of you out there. Let me see. High Res says buying more. Awesome. Good time for it. Good candle on these likes right now. Use your power. Force feed Shib. Not Shib. Not right now. Shib did not make me happy. Shib did not hold like it was supposed to hold. It's still number 31 on the list, but it is at 6,000 now. So what I ended up doing just recently is I sold my SHIB so that I can buy this Dogecoin dip with the SHIB, because if you just observe the percentages, the down percentage, SHIB is down because the market's down, so it is following it a little bit, but SHIB is only down 19.5% at this point. So by selling my SHIB position and investing in Dogecoin at this moment, which was down about 40%, that just, you know, there's obviously a 40% chance of return on, like a 40% return on investment opportunity, just flipping it over to Dogecoin versus just having a 19% chance, 19% return on investment if I had left it in SHIB. So much more money to be made by flipping over to Doge right now because of how far Doge is falling. Sorry, I struggled to get that out. You're so right. Hey, appreciate that, Edward. Hey, Invu, what's going on? Sell then buy dip. Yep. What's going on, Supreme? Welcome to the stream. And that rhymed, and that is exactly what I did. And yeah, I read Shout's comment. Joe Biden, hey, what's going on? It's been a minute. Don't forget about the potential ETH2 and Doge merge. Yep, that's what I had just mentioned too before I even saw your comment. Madison, 54 guys on the stream. You just went to the Maldives for a couple days. Yeah, we had 54 people in here. That was crazy. It's all because of you guys smashing that like button. It really is. How much Dogecoin should you buy? How much should you buy? That really depends on your account size. I really can't tell you. But I would say we're at a good price if you're looking to invest. The pantry says, read my comment above. I probably did. Let me see. Oh yeah, I just got to it late. The whole market is down. It's going to come back. And luckily Doge is giving out extra discounts. That is facts, 100%. Really all this is Doge giving out a deeper discount than everyone else. Everyone else is down like 10, 15% off, 18% off, 17, 21% off. Dogecoin is giving almost 40% off, guys. And it just slipped to 8th place behind USD coin. How embarrassing is that? Whatever, who cares? We're buying this dip, right? We don't care about the ranking at this moment. Let's see, a lot more comments. Do I remember to bring a paper and pen to write down Dogecoin will go under 20 cents? Your prediction is on point. There were a lot of people saying, yeah, I believe you. There's a lot of people saying Doge under 20. I just wasn't one of those people that believed it, because Bitcoin really should not be. Here's the thing. Bitcoin still hasn't gone under 31,000. So Doge technically should not be as low as it is. But Dogecoin lost a lot of strength off of that Bitcoin rejection off 42,000. It lost its momentum that it had gained off the Coinbase announcement, and then it didn't move up when Bitcoin ran up to 42,000. And when I saw that happen, I knew bad things were happening, and I called that out on that stream. Was that I said none of the cryptocurrencies right now are following Bitcoin up anymore because they are not convinced that Bitcoin's going to break. So if Bitcoin fails, my concern was that though we didn't follow it up, we then follow it down from where we were just waiting. So instead of falling from up here down like normal, we're falling from here down. And it really took an even harder toll on Dogecoin than I even predicted. So yeah, not a good time, but it is if you're looking for a dip. Hey, DJ Armani, thanks. Yeah, no problem. I'm not used to, man, I remember when we were just under the 10 viewers. Hey, some streams it still is under 10, especially with sticking to Dogecoin content. When Dogecoin's just completely trading sideways, sometimes it's like 10, 15 viewers. But I remember too, it was crazy. I remember the first couple streams, I was just talking to myself. And then a couple days ago, or what was that, like a week ago, we had 100 people in here. So that was cool. And again, thank you, Austin, for that super chat, that donation. The Pantry says, when will I start making mods? I just haven't had enough people consistently to really need a mod. But, yeah, I'll consider it probably pretty soon, especially if we keep getting this many people in here. Market manipulation phase C. What's going on, Joseph? Welcome to the stream, man. Mariano, my fave YouTuber. I gotta get an autograph. Still debating on subscribing. Oh my gosh. If you guys are sitting on the fence that hard about subscribing, I'm sorry that my channel sucks that much. I apologize. I will try and get better. If you've been here since the stream started and you still don't feel like you have any interest in subscribing, I just want to apologize in advance for wasting your time. So it's 18, 16, 15, 13, 10. Exactly. And usually, Austin, so the way that these cryptocurrencies usually like to move is in increments of like, this is what I've always explained on stream. So it'll be like 20, 22, 25, 28, 30, 32, 35, 38, 40, 42, 45, 48, 50. That's kind of the increments that these tend to find levels at. And that is the same case here. So whenever I don't see clear levels to stop at, I just go off of that rule of thumb. And in this case, we did find, like, we have the wick here right at about 17-ish cents. So 17 to 18 is a window. Right here, somewhere around 14 to 15. And then down here, somewhere around like 12. And you could just see, and then right here's at 10 where that wick was. It usually holds true. It's just every couple cents, really. Jonathan, what's going on? Lately, we've seen the price drop between 4 to 6 a.m. our time. Do you think this pattern will continue throughout the night? It is possible. Yeah, it's possible. Jason Short says, hey, what's going on, man? So if I have 210,000 in Dogecoin at 32 cents, whew, if it goes to 8 cents, will I be liquidated? That would be very depressing. I think in some people's opinion, yes, you might be liquidated. I know what you mean, though. So what is that? What is that? 8 times 4? 32? Right? Yeah. So, you know, that's basically just dividing your 210,000 into fourths. So you'll have somewhere around, what is that? $52,500 at that point. So yeah, that would definitely hurt. But I mean, at this point, Doge isn't going to 8 cents. That'd be really extreme, but Austin says, it's just in case you bought in at 23 cents and took profits at 60. So just trying to collect some more coins. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, taking profit and staying out was probably a good idea. But yeah, we are back in the dip zone. 17 and a half. Oh yeah. You're still holding long term, even though you're not at the best position. Patience is absolutely key. You're right, Show. You're 100% correct. All right, we've got 90 votes on that poll now, and it looks like now it's getting closer to 50-50 split, which is pretty cool. So looks like about almost 50 people have said yes, that they think it is going below 15. And then somewhere around 40-ish people have said that they think it's going to stay above 15 cents. So that's cool. Let's see what happens at 100 votes. Doge will hit 5 cents this summer. Wow, that's pretty negative. Hope not. You really just don't see it hitting lower than 15 cents. But if so, you're buying that dip. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't think anybody's going to let Doge go to under 15 cents. But at the same time, And this is what I was thinking earlier to myself. I was just like, if Doge dips, it's probably not going under 15. Like, nobody's really going to let a 14 cent dip go by. But if Bitcoin really loses strength here and it starts selling off hard towards 29K, that could be enough to scare people out of buying the 15 cent dip on Dogecoin. By the time we get like in here, this will be like 14, 15 cents Doge at this rate. And just depending on what happens, yeah, we'll probably get a buy, a strong buy, and probably a move out of the hole. And then we'll just have to see what happens next. So I'm with you there. About 14, 15 cents is, I think, is the absolute lowest. Let's see. I really just don't see it hitting lower than 15 cents, but if so, buying that dip. Oh yeah, that's what I read. Ethereum will hit 800, Bitcoin will hit 24,000. Michael Burry says this is the mother of all crashes. He tweeted that Friday, then disabled his account. Ethereum 800. That would be Ethereum over halving in price compared to what it is right now. I don't think so. I'm all about being bearish, but I don't think so on that one. I don't even think 24K brings Ethereum down to 800. Maybe, okay, let's actually take a look. And here's the thing. Don't think I wouldn't mind seeing Ethereum at 800. You know I would probably buy that. I might even buy that up faster than I would buy Dogecoin. Because that is just free money, honestly. But 800 would put this back at, what, January 1st price? Before anyone really was buying Ethereum? That is a bit much. Bitcoin will be in the 20s by Friday. It could be in the 20s by tomorrow. We're only 1,000 off. Hey, but what's going on? Martin's made it. Welcome to the stream. Vote Preezy for mod. You're just K. You've been subscribed for about a month now. Hey, if you're really interested in being a mod, feel free to let me know. I'll consider it. We don't have any YouTube channel mods, just Discord group ones. So, Songy Zhang says, you mean 9 or 0.09? I probably meant 0.09. 9 cents. Rip dog breath. Okay. Yes, rip Doge, bad dog breath. Bad dog sit. 100% agree. I'm with you. And what's going on, David? Hey, what's up, Jonathan? You meant... Yeah, 9 cents. Yeah, I figured you meant 9 cents. I thought you were talking about me, but I figured whoever was talking meant 9 cents, not 90. You're hearing that Doge could fall to 8 cents within the next couple days. Everyone keeps saying these numbers. All they're doing is putting FUD in the market. I feel like a lot of these people saying these numbers have like 50 grand on the sideline, hoping that they can FUD people into selling and actually see that dip. That's basically what I was doing in the Weeble chat when I had to put on GameStop. Now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying prices that were unreasonable. And in fact, the price did drop and hit below what I even said. But I feel like that's what probably a lot of like the YouTubers are doing. They're saying, I think Doge is going to hit 8 cents because Bitcoin's going to go down to 20,000 flat. And then they've got 50K on the sidelines. Like, all right, well, as soon as these guys sell it, I just told that I'm going to buy. I don't like doing that. But I'm 8 cents. Come on, 8 cents. It's from 74 cents to 8 cents. I will say, though. Hey, Pantry. Pantry. You were already subbed. you unsubscribed and resubbed. You're funny. You heard Bitcoin will hit $900? Oh my gosh. Has anyone heard that Bitcoin will hit $500? Can I hear a $500 Bitcoin prediction in the chat? What happens if Bitcoin drops to $900? Crypto is basically free. If Bitcoin goes from $60,000 per coin down to $900 per coin, that is, oh my goodness. What is that, like a 60,000% loss? Technically? No thanks. Okay, well, not 60,000%. That would be like a 60,000% gain if it was 60x, but that's not what I meant. You know what I mean. That would be extreme. Bitcoin of 500. Hey, steroid, that's what I like to hear. And welcome to the stream, man. Oh, 101 votes. All right, let's see what the poll says now. All right, it says 53% of people think that we're going below 15 cents at this point. Okay. and 47 say no. That's still really surprisingly bullish at this point. So I respect that. Oh, you switched on to another account and unsubscribed your subscriptions? Gotcha. Will Bitcoin hit Dogecoin's price again? Whoa, no. Could you guys imagine getting a chance at a 17-cent Bitcoin? If we could do it all over again, we'd all be multimillionaires. Yeah, imagine losing more than 100% of the value. Yeah, when I said 60,000% loss, I was like, wait, that didn't come out right. That didn't come out right at all. Yeah, you didn't just lose 100%. You actually lost 6,000 times, 600 times that. You're in the negative now. China controls this. Yeah, China didn't help. This is what they wanted, though. Apparently, they're really against the whole crypto thing that we've got going on. And apparently, according to the last, and I don't get into any of the politics whatsoever, I don't care. But just according to recent rumors from the last time that Bitcoin, I'm sorry, the last time that China mentioned something, they had kind of reiterated the news that they were not allowing like crypto transactions, Bitcoin transactions in China, which was not new news, but they just restated it to create FUD in our market because they don't like Bitcoin. And I feel like that's probably kind of what they are trying to do again. If what I heard was accurate. 23 cents, you put in $300 in February. Nice. Yeah, 8 cents, I really don't see a world where we'd be at 8 cents. To get 8 cents, we fly through, we dump below here, and then we also dump below here, and then we dump below here, and we end up here. Back kind of where we started. That is just very unlikely. Like for crypto to be valued that useless off of an Elon Musk tweet about Bitcoin, come on now. If we crash that hard, maybe crypto's not the move anymore. Like, honestly. This is already getting a little bit ridiculous. Keep in mind, we went from Dogecoin at like 50 cents. We were up here. Dogecoin like 50 to 55 to Dogecoin 16 cents. And we went Bitcoin 60,000 to Bitcoin 29,000 off of one tweet from Elon Musk. Not even saying we're done with you, but saying we're suspending the acceptance of your currency as payment for our vehicles. Suspending. That is extremely impressive. Thank you so much for those likes, guys. We're almost at 50 likes. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for the support. And we've got a ton of subs this stream too. If you haven't already subscribed, guys, and you have that button available to click that subscribe button. It'll be really cool to have all 50 of you in the next stream. You sold a majority of your Dogecoin at 44 cents after an average cost of 7 cents, and you're buying back in 5 to 7 cents. Hey, that is awesome. To get that sell off, I mean, you made a lot of money. What was that? Almost times 7 your profit, like 7x almost. I don't know if you'll get 5 to 7 dip again. That's very unlikely, but by all means, I like your plan. Having a plan is better than not having a plan. Ellie Music, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. We'll look forward to having you in the next live stream. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on comments and I'm reading out of order. It's a bad habit of mine. Okay, cool. I got you, Pantry. Noted. I've read some of these, so I'm skipping by. You're all in for Doge 8 to 12. Okay, cool. Hope we get that dip for you. Ethereum to 1100. I could see 1100. I don't think it would. Right now we're at 17 Doge and we're at 1700 Ethereum. So we're at a nice little lined up price, you could say. So if we continue falling, it'll be interesting to see at what rate we fall in direct comparison to Ethereum at this point. Like when Ethereum hits 1600, will we be at like 14 cents? That'll just show how much faster that we're falling than Ethereum, percentage wise. So we'll see. But that would also, if we're just following like 1-to-1 scale to the other altcoins, that would mean 1100 Ethereum means 11-cent Dogecoin. So that's pretty scary. Tim says, I've pretty much recommended everyone that's into crypto to sub to you because you're one of the people that don't clickbait and can actually be taken seriously. Thank you so much, Tim. I appreciate that. It's really hard to grow as a channel when you don't clickbait and you don't just kind of BS hype stuff that doesn't deserve to be hyped. But I am sticking to being an honest channel. So if anybody else here is watching this stream and appreciates that, you already know what I'm going to say. Click subscribe. Imagine losing more than yeah, I know, Brian, that was pretty troll of me to say. They said to the moon, they said, yeah, we're still going to the moon. Our rocket, guys, we were hearing this, right? We were taking off. All systems are go ready for takeoff. All right, and then we just stalled out. Our rocket stopped. Shifty, thank you so much for the sub, man. Welcome to the channel. Our rocket stalled out. We did not continue to climb. And now we are heading back down. And we are preparing to crash land. YOLO! Hey, YOLO subscribe. I appreciate that. YOLO Dogecoin to the moon, all in. Next time I'm in Houston, we'll have to grab a drink and talk crypto stocks. Hey, that sounds cool. Sounds like a good time. Thank you so much for that, though. I appreciate anybody who, other than obviously like subscribing to the channel and supporting it that way. Because, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you tend to gravitate towards channels that have more subscribers and that also, like, you gravitate to live streams that have more views. So the faster you guys can help me, like, grow from this small little puny YouTube shack of 2,000 subs, the faster I'll continue to grow at that point, like exponentially. So you could single-handedly turn my channel into something. Think of it that way. But Joey says, oh, you made more from AMC Pantry? Yeah. Dogecoin was just trading sideways for so long. Thank you for that like. We're almost at 50. Wow. Yeah, Dogecoin was trading sideways and the whole crypto space was trading sideways for so long that a lot of us did go into AMC, GameStop, and made more money. So, Michelle 1, Kevin 1. Thank you so much. That's actually my cousin's names. My cousin and his wife. Is it you? Doge Army said, Doge Army is too strong. No matter how low it goes, it will bounce back up, which really can't be no lower than 15 cents. Oh, I got a text. I don't see it going lower than 15. I'll say it again. I agree with you 100%. 14, 15 cents. If we manage to break below there, I'm going to be extremely disappointed in the entire Doge Army. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to buy that dip. I absolutely will. All right, so I won't be disappointed, but so much because I'm going to see green. But 50 likes. Thank you. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much. Whoever hit that 50th like, feel free to announce yourself in the chat. Or, I mean, even if you were one of the likes prior. Thank you. I will personally thank you. AMC's the only thing keeping you afloat. Well, that's unfortunate because AMC looks like today was its last day. That was kind of blunt, wasn't it? No, but honestly, let's take a quick flipperino through the two meme stocks for today, which were GameStop, and I already called that I thought this one was dying. If my put lasted for one more business day, it really would have printed because it expired. The last day was here, and I knew it was going under 200, but I was one day off. All right, so 214, 197. How unlucky is that? All right, but you can already see GameStop's failing. And it's under the 200. It was under the 200 mark, which is not a good sign. And it's even weak, low volume at 200. GameStop's probably done. We'll flip back to Doge in just like 2 seconds. And then AMC had a really strong, nice little cup move going into after hours, gapped up into pre-market. And all of this hype, it even starts moving up to 62 at market open. And then it sold all the way down to 53. And now it's trading sideways. So AMC might be done as well. But we'll keep an eye on it, of course, because there's always money to be made. But so far, not looking too great for the old AMC. Let's zoom back in here on Doge. You guys already know what I'm thinking. A lot of you that have been in this, 121 votes on that poll. Jeez. Polls are effective for interaction, I guess. Let's see. I know I'm behind on comments. Let me read a little faster. When Bitcoin drops below 30,000, what other coin should we look for besides Doge and Ethereum? That's a great question. Besides Doge and Ethereum, the thing I like to do, sort by 24-hour percentage down. All right, so Dogecoin obviously is the most affected by the Bitcoin move down. That's going to be number one. And then if you look through here, check the percentages and try and find the one that's most down. Kind of a balance over the last 24 hours and 7 days. And that's also a name that you know. So you could say maybe Thorchain. I don't know how much I trust that one though. Some people are into AMP as well. Not me though. Polkadot Dot is actually down a good amount, so that could be something. And so these other ones I'm not going to just recommend because I don't feel super confident in them, but you saw some other decent names up there. That's probably about it. Yeah. So like, I mean, Matic is down kind of bad as well. Not terribly bad. Cardano's, I mean, another obvious choice, but in my opinion, it's not down. It's not down that far. It's only down 18%. So really, for me, it's Dogecoin and Ethereum, and then maybe Cardano, Dot, or Matic. Cardano probably being the most reliable of those options. That's just if I'm giving a suggestion that seems pretty low risk. Invu. You're onto something, Invu. I think you're a genius, man. Jonathan Johnson donated $5 through Super Chat. Dude, thank you so much. We all appreciate your time and knowledge. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys really don't have to give any of your money to me, so I really appreciate that. That means a lot. And if, guys, you don't have anything to donate or you're not into that kind of thing, that is perfectly fine. I never ask for money. I never even try and, like, hint towards it. But I do appreciate you subscribing to the channel. That's all I ask if you enjoy the content. Add me to your list of Dogecoin content coverage. If anyone wants to guarantee, yeah, 2 to 3 cents, Austin. Jeez, man, that's pretty bearish. We'll probably wrap up. I want to say we'll wrap up the stream soon, but we'll see. We'll give it a couple minutes. Something, this isn't looking too good here, so I don't want to just leave the stream and then we dump down to 16 and below. Let's see. But yeah, USDT, the one tied pegged to the US dollar, you might be onto something, Invu. Zanji says, I've noticed a thing. Many earlier this year's hikes happened at night of US time, which means Asians pump up the coin prices, most likely are Chinese. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. There's a certain time, like in the middle of the night, where trading activity just comes back alive. That's why Chinese government restricts affect this much. Yeah, that makes sense. 17,000 of Dogecoin. Kev Ross, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel, man. Thank you for your support. 17,000 of Dogecoin, still holding, crossing fingers. Nice. That's a good amount of Doge. A lot of big players still call Doge a joke because they missed the best entry point, so now they're pushing it down to get that good entry for themselves. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are just mad at themselves for not catching the wave. That's what a lot of people do. It's like, if you can't be happy about the situation and you're not really the type of person to be happy for other people, a lot of times people just start talking bad about the whole thing. There's nothing wrong with Dogecoin, so there's really no reason to start down talking it. It's its own little cryptocurrency in its own retail space that no one's really ventured into. Like, just let it be. Let's see. YOLO. Yeah. I began buying the Doge April 13 at 8 cents. Continued buying until 36. Nice. This ride has been very humbling. I understand. Hey, what's going on, Gilbert? Next time you're in... Oh, yeah, I read that one. Sorry. I figured out what the Doge dollar on top of the computer meant. What did it mean? I'm in SHIB. I am in SHIB. I am. I actually just sold my SHIB position though, so I could transition it to Doge because Doge is too deep of a discount. SHIB was falling already, but falling kind of slow. But Doge had fallen so fast that it's like if I just put that money in Dogecoin, I could ride that up. Do I try and pronounce it? Parm. There we go. Parm, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I am, and it was only a small position in SHIB, like a couple $100. I'm kind of anti going larger than $1,000 in SHIB right now, because though it has some catalysts now with the Coinbase news, and especially, by the way, Dogecoin and Ethereum and this whole dip aside, if this didn't happen, if you were in my stream, you already know I despise Dogecoin. Whoa, I despise SHIB, not Dogecoin. All right, I despise SHIB. If you even look at our members only Discord group, the channel for SHIB, Useless Shiba is what I've named it. All right, so from the start, I do not like Shiba Inu. Here's why, and I'll only take a second on this. Here's why. Shiba Inu is supposed to be the Dogecoin killer. I don't really like anything that one tries to overtake Dogecoin for whatever reason, because it just seems like a play to try and get people on and pump something. I don't like things that are trying to copycat Dogecoin either, because at the same time it also seems like it's just trying to ride off the trend and ride the wave of Dogecoin success and get another coin that's only purpose is meant to pump, right? I like things that actually have value. SHIB at the time really had, one, no value, kind of like Dogecoin, but two, it didn't even have the large community. It had no one accepting it as payment, and it had no catalysts. All right, so SHIB just seemed like a really, really useless and risky investment, if you even want to call it an investment, because really with no catalyst, is it really an investment or a gamble? I think that one was more of a gamble. And some people, you know, it paid off when it like 30x'd or whatever, right? But now it's back down at a dip. So one, it's already crashed after the pump and it's down at a dip. You know, it's stabilized at this like 7,000 level with very low volume and people not messing with it. So it shows it's probably near its bottom. And two, Shiba Swap now catalyst, small catalyst, because we don't know when that's going to come. But most importantly, the real catalyst being Coinbase Pro. All right. And we saw a 32% gain on Shiba Inu when Coinbase Pro out of nowhere said we're going to put SHIB on our exchange. And we know that that number would have gone even higher if it was successful and then full entrance onto the Coinbase exchange with not just Coinbase Pro, but Coinbase Standard. But then what ended up happening, just in case you're not in the loop, and I'll go back to Dogecoin right after this, so bear with me. In case you're not in the loop, Coinbase Pro then why do I not? Okay, here it is. They had to go back on their word because something didn't go well. And so they kind of apologized and said, we're experiencing technical issues that will temporarily delay the launch of SHIB on Coinbase Pro. At this time now, we're disabling deposits of SHIB, and withdrawals are still available. We'll provide an update on the timeline for restoring those things and enabling trading as soon as possible. This was 6 days ago now. Since that time, there have been no other updates on SHIB for Coinbase, and they let the other cryptocurrencies on that they had announced in that same tweet, the original tweet, where they announced SHIB. Right here, see it says CHZ keep in SHIB on June 15th. They let CHZ and keep go in, but not SHIB, and they have not provided an update on SHIB. So now what you're seeing is SHIB was at 7,000. SHIB got this massive catalyst, moved up to 9,000 off good news, like a 30% move, almost to 10. Then they said, actually, we're going to have to pause that. We'll get back to you, and never gave another update. So now SHIB fell straight back down, lost all of its potential. All that tells you is when they say, all right, now it's working again, SHIB goes right back up to where it came from. So now you have an extremely predictable 30% move that you can take advantage of by investing in SHIB at like 6,000 or 7,000 and waiting for Coinbase to say, okay, we fixed it. Free money. So that's why I'm in SHIB. It is literally free. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going in with thousands of dollars either, because it's still risky and it's not enough catalyst for me to really feel comfortable. Like, I only feel comfortable in Dogecoin at this point because so many people take it serious. Go ask your neighbor what Shiba Inu is, and probably none of your neighbors have any idea. Let's see. AMC, Moon Gang, Ape Army. Hey, what's going on? Respect. Illy says, Baby Doge is doing numbers, still new. True, I heard it was going up like 1,000% per day, which is insane. Safe Moon, not bad either. I'm not a Safe Moon fan. Anything with Moon, Doge, Rocket, anything like that in the name, to me, it's just like a scam. I don't like it. Baby Doge, though, it's making people money, so cool. But eventually, those things end up dumping most of the time. They're limited time plays. And I think my problem is, like, if I was in the market for chasing high risk, high volatility plays and just throwing a couple like $100 at everything and seeing what sticks, that'd be different. But being that I have to, like, I provide content for other people and not financial advice, but suggestions on like things to trade and how to trade them, like those kind of high risk plays can't interest me very much, because I'm not going to tell you to invest in Safe Moon or Father Doge, and then the thing like crash 1,000, like you lose all your money. You know what I mean? I need plays that I can get behind and support for technical and fundamental reasons, so that I can actually like have a reason for my suggestion, and it be low risk and high reward. Hey Michael, what's going on? Been a minute. I don't think Bitcoin will drop below the Elon buy-in at 30,000. I don't think so either. Hey, thoughts? Yeah. I don't think so either. I think Bitcoin stops. I really think it stops somewhere near 31. Let's flip back, because obviously now we're heading back into 16-cent Dogecoin, which means we're probably getting close to that 31,000 level. Yeah, see, we're still in the clear, so we're okay. We're still in the clear here. Let me zoom out just a little bit. You see these wicks? I don't know if you guys see these wicks. This is the level we really have to worry about. Right about here. Right about 30,000, 31,000 flat. We haven't gotten there yet. Until we get there, I'm trying to think of things one step at a time. Yes, it looks like we're headed there, but we haven't gotten there yet. Once we get there, do we see a bounce or do we see it crash through? We have to play this by ear as it goes. These are not predictable things. Now, at this moment, you can say this is a very steep fall off. It looks like it's going to fly through. Sure, by all means, I agree with that technical analysis, but these things just tend to surprise way too often. I don't like calling out things and then just being completely wrong. So my guess would be, though, that it looks like it wants to go below 31. But does it go really below 30? I don't know. I really don't think it goes below 29. If it does, we're going to have quite the bloodbath on our hands. And that's why I'm still sitting out on Dogecoin. I'm just waiting. I'm just being patient. Shib, yes, to the moon, I guess. If it's going to make me some money, yes. The supercomputer, Elon. And again, thank you, Jonathan, for that super chat, man. The supercomputer Elon and Tesla made is getting upgraded to potentially power and run Doge in its... Oh, in a news article? That'd be crazy. Uh-oh. Here we go, guys. I need a rocket crash sound. I have a rocket takeoff. Maybe I'll just power the rocket in the other direction. So when I start this,
3, 2,
we're rocketing
1.
down, like from the sky to the ground. Yeah. Which article? Yes, a good question. What do I think about AMC? I think AMC is about done. We just looked at that not long ago. GameStop definitely looks like it wants to go into hibernation for maybe a couple weeks. I don't feel too good about that one. AMC, there's way more people behind that right now. Even some YouTubers that don't normally buy meme stocks, so it's got quite an army. But the volume is just not there, not right now. I think, and I was gonna make a video on this, so I guess you're hearing it here first. I think this is kind of gonna signal the end or the brief pausing. Oh, please hold. Thanks. The brief pausing. There's dinner. Haha. The brief pausing of meme stock volatility and high volume, and I think we're going to start seeing the transition of those people back towards the crypto side in due time. like in due time being like right now, like just in the nick of time rather. So my prediction, just keep an eye on tomorrow and Wednesday. All right. There's a few reasons I say that, and I can elaborate in just a moment. Shiba Swap is coming out this week. Is it this week? Well, if it is this week, then why is SHIB not moving? That's not good. You bought in at about 23.23. You had about 10,000 coins and sold half at 60. That's why you did limit buys. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a really good buy. Brian, hey, what's going on? I tried to help buy. We are pushing it to 7 cents. Dude, why is your team always shorting? Every single time. SafeMoon is making a blockchain wallet and exchange. The use case is huge compared to other coins. Do more research on SafeMoon, bro. It has potential. I'll check it out. If they're really getting serious about it, I'll check it out. When I checked on it last, it was just like, it didn't seem too great. It seemed like a scam. But if they're making a blockchain and really like doing serious legit stuff, then I'll look into it. Brian, what's going on? What's the best app to buy the dip? You want to get into Doge? Honestly, Robinhood's probably just the fastest, easiest way. I mean, no, you can't put your Dogecoin in a crypto wallet if you do it that way. But if you're just trying to catch some quick profit, there's nothing wrong with Robinhood, unless you're trying to go like with a whole lot of money. Maybe you don't want to do that. But if you're just doing like a couple grand, like not like tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, that's a little lower risk if you're just going in with like a couple hundred or a couple grand. So in that case, Robinhood's probably your fastest ticket. It's going to let you sign up probably the quickest. It's going to have the lowest fees. No, you're not going to be able to transfer it to an external wallet, but if your goal is just to make profit off of buying the dip and selling it anyway, that doesn't matter. And then you can also kind of like instant deposit so that you can have funds available immediately. I think up to like $5 grand. So in those cases, I'd recommend Robinhood. Or you can do something like Coinbase if you want to have a crypto wallet. Yeah. If you need either one of those, if you want to sign up, I do have a link in the description. It should say like social media links or something. It says like w.lo link. If you click on that, it'll have a referral link so you can get a free stock with Robinhood or something. If you want it. Hey, text to the cell phone number below for more substantive updates. That sounds like a scam. Joey says 15 cents is pretty close. It is coming in real soon. Guys, Doge will go to 15 cents. Yeah, I'm starting to see, if you guys look at the poll now, the percentage is going higher in favor of yes. It's pretty funny to watch. Sweet, thanks, man. Yeah, absolutely. What was I going to explain? Was it something with SHIB? No, it wasn't something with SHIB. I said I'll explain in a minute. I can explain in a minute. Oh, yeah. So the meme stock transition. While Doge is falling here. By the way, I think Doge is probably like 1650 right now. Is that right? Yeah. Woo. Anyone else sweating? Or is it just me? Is it hot in here or is it just me? Dogecoin 16.5. Is it hot in here or is it just me? That's crazy. Seeing these numbers, man. I don't know. I might just buy now. Like, how much dipping do I really think we're going to do? I typed dipping by accident. So Bitcoin's almost 31. Ethereum's probably 1600. Ethereum moved up? What? I thought Ethereum was already 1700. Oh, it was 1900. It was 1900. All right. I was losing my mind a little bit there. 88 USD. 1.13. Look at the volume on Cardano. That's concerning. No one's buying. No one's trading this at all. All right, whatever. We'll go back to Bitcoin and Doge. Guys, if you haven't already and you're enjoying the stream, hit the subscribe button. It's free to click and it does great things. Good things and good things only. Easy money. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure you know what you're talking about. Sometimes shorting is the way. I understand. Kind of a bad sign here. We don't want to see a rejection wick at 17 cents. On the underside of that resistance line. Oh boy. We'll see. Let me see. How many subs have we got in this stream? I wonder if there's a thing that lets me see. Appreciate all of your subscribes, by the way. Austin, what's going on? A new Austin. I messed up so bad. Bought Dogecoin at 20, sold at 70, made a couple grand, then bought back at 60, thinking it would hit 80. Now you're broke. Well, at least you made that kind of 10-cent profit before you bought and held. But if you have any money to average down, now's kind of your moment to shine and help yourself recover a bit faster. Because it's going to be a minute till we get back to 60 cents. So the more you can lower your average, probably the better for you. Don't leave the stream just yet. We have to see where she bounces off. Please don't leave. I don't want to feel alone. It's a depressing day. I'll hang out for a couple more minutes. This is getting too interesting. We have 60 viewers in the chat right now in the stream. All 60 of you. If you are in a position to, feel free to say what's up in the chat. Blow up the chat right now. I don't have slow mode on, so you can go crazy. Too funny, Joey. This is not looking good. Look at this bloodbath in the crypto market. Even the ones tied to the US dollar are about to go negative. Look at that. Tether to the USD? No, actually I'm down 0.3%. USD coin? No, actually I'm down about 0.3%. 0.03%. Alrod, what's going on? Buy the dip. Hey, let's see. Stephanie. Maybe I pronounced that wrong. Not much resistance under 16. Could drop to 0.08 fast. It could, but there's going to be a couple mental stops. So first under 16, I mean, you've got 15, then you've got close to 10, anywhere from 10 to 12-ish, 13. Then under that, yeah, probably 8. You're right. Actually, it's a beautiful day. Come join me in Bali on my boat. Hey, that sounds cool. Buy the dip. I like that, Al. My buy the dip shirt's actually right here. Here it is. I didn't wear it today, but... Buy the dip. Let's see. I see you play League of Legends. What champ do I play? My main? Technically I'm in a Kali main. Technically. But I haven't been playing mid much recently. So, I mean, mid, I'm like a Kali. For sure, main. I like to play Yasuo as well. Jungle, I've been playing Nidalee. Top, I don't really like playing top too much, but just kind of whatever. I play top when I want to troll. So I'll just play anything. Mugrig says, what's up? This is Elon. Oh, wait. Mugrig says, what's up? What's going on? Thank you guys for chatting it up. All you people that were just watching the stream. Damien, what's going on? Elon? Damien Dozier is Elon? Okay. Hello, Elon. Hello, Doge father. Austin says, I'm gonna let it and buy the dip. Yes, sir. I'm gonna let it drop some more, then buy. Not selling to lose. Everything might as well buy low and make up for some money. Yeah. Do you really think Dogecoin's gonna bounce though, or just hoping? There's strong reason to believe Dogecoin's gonna bounce. There is very, very strong reason. The strongest, Schmicky says, the strongest indicators that we're making lower highs on Bitcoin. Yeah, things aren't looking great. Our chance to get rich. Yeah, as long as Elon follows through, we're in good shape. Our chance to get rich. Dorota says, WTF. Well, welcome to the stream, Dorota. And I understand how you feel right now. Almost 60 likes. Y'all are crazy. Thank you. Where'd I get that shirt? I bought it online. It was a little expensive, but I got it off Amazon. I plan on making my own because I really like the buy the dip motto. And no, I'm not a big enough channel to have merch, but I just think like it would be cool to make stuff that I'd want to wear. And then if someone wants one, maybe I could sell some or something. This is a pretty good dip. I might tentatively buy, I don't know. Let me look back at Bitcoin. You really need to look at how Bitcoin's looking. Nice little recovery attempt, very close to 31. It's relatively low risk. So I think what I'm going to do is presumptuously dip buy here, somewhere in this general area. on at least one account and just see what happens. If we head back towards 31, then I'll sell and I'll rebuy in a couple cents lower on Doge. But 31,000 is the most likely spot for Bitcoin to reverse at. So I want to make sure that if this is the bottom, I'm at least kind of in. All right, I'm at least kind of in. If it continues, if this bounce fails and it comes right back down, then I'll say, all right, I'll just take like 1 cent loss and then I'll sell again, and then I'll catch it when it's actually done somewhere down here. But as you can see, this was really the previous absolute lows. Now, the only thing I don't like is just how, like a roller coaster, we had this gradual move up and then a steep move down. It's usually a bad sign. So I'm going to be careful with my buying in here. I'll probably just scale in a bit. But either way, there's low risk because I know my stop loss is right about here, right? So buying anywhere here with a stop loss here, there's not much to lose. So yeah, that's where I'm at, if anybody was wondering. In case anybody was wondering. How much money do I even have in my bank account? It's probably not much. Any donations? It's going straight into Dogecoin, by the way. Straight into the Doge. Ooh, I just got paid from YouTube. Oh, you know that's going in Dogecoin right now. All right, hold on. It wasn't even that much. Honestly, it was all of your donations for the last month. I literally just got it. I checked my bank account, and that money that was not there an hour ago was there. How clutch is that? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I can buy a couple more of the Doge. Just a couple. I'm genuinely happy. Let's buy a couple Dogecoin. Oh, I need to add it to my Robinhood. Brian's face palming. Bro, you can keep shorting, Brian, okay? You can keep shorting and by all means continue making your money. That being said, Dogecoin to the moon, man. I'm buying dips. That's exactly how you keep. Hey, share some of that money. Share some of that love. Come on, bro. I don't mean via donations. I just mean like, let me have half your bank account or something. Small ask. Cool. All right. So a little bit of a bounce here. Not strong though. Not strong. I will say this probably won't last. This could be a scalping opportunity. Maybe you bought here and you sell somewhere here. But very weak move up so far. At the same time though, I did buy some Dogecoins. I did buy some Dogecoins. And maybe on my other accounts, I'll just go ahead and lock that in. Yeah. Because I don't mess with these too much anyway, so there's no point in waiting too much longer. On my buy and hold accounts. How much Doge am I trying to get? Crypto wallet. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, let's buy that Doge. There we go. Amount entered exceeds your balance. Oh. I was thinking crypto.com. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to buy some Dogecoin. Bear with me. Cool. All right. I swapped out my SHIB for some Doge. Much better value, in my opinion. Sorry. Bear with me. I'm just trying to execute these trades, and I'll get right back to the comments. My Coinbase account, there's only like $100 in there, but we're gonna throw that in Doge right now. Let's buy some more. Buy the Doge. Wait, I don't have $100 on here. Portfolio balance. Where's my money on here? 88 in Doge. Oh, I don't have any extra money on here. Okay, forget that. Is that it? Am I broke? I think I'm broke. I think I'm broke. Oh, crap. All right, so There's so many people in the stream. Thank you all for supporting. Again, all of you, every single 58, all 58 of you, on the count of 3, hit subscribe. 1, 2, 3. I was just seeing how many viewers I'd lose by asking that. Only 1. All right, only 1. It's okay. All right. Nobody seems to like that suggestion, but oh, 2. There's 2. All right. Anyway, let's see. Wow, I missed some comments here. This is kind of our chance. Maybe we won't like get rich quick or whatever, but consider what's really happening. All right. Again, for the people that were not here earlier in the stream, we know what Dogecoin's worth really is in our opinion. Based off of the knowledge that we have, the fundamentals that are now under Dogecoin, we know the updates that are about to come within the next couple months that are going to really make Dogecoin viable for transactions globally. All right, with lowering transaction fees, increasing or reducing transaction speed, making it faster. Well, reducing the amount of time it takes, increasing the speed. And then on top of that, smart contracts and other stuff. Like 67 likes. Thank you. Who did that? We know all these things that are coming very short term. On top of that, we've had the Coinbase announcement. We have all these different places already accepting Doge's payment and people taking it seriously and trying to add it onto their platforms. Dogecoin is solidified in the crypto space. And we know before the whole crash went on, we were comfortably minimum 40 cents, but more comfortably 50 to 55 when Bitcoin was just hanging out. Not even doing incredibly well, just hanging out. So on a recovery, we get back to somewhere near 40 to 50 cents without even needing to think about going crazy. Then obviously with good news, we can head towards 60, 65, so on and so forth. So if we just get conservatively at this point back to about 45 cents. Al Rod, thank you so much for subbing, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I keep saying stream. You're already here. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate your support. If we just get back to about 45 cents and you've bought right here at about 15, by that time, you will have 3x'd your money. I don't care how much money you put in. 3x'ing is a whole lot of money. If you trade in the stock market, you know how long that usually will take you if you're playing things right? Wow, there's a lot of subs coming in. Thank you guys so much. Wow, did I miss some? I did. Large Crash, thank you. Steven, thank you so much. Reyes, James, Layla, Al, and Dorota. All of you, thank you so much. Wow. And Steven. I did not see that coming. I really appreciate that. So many subs from this stream. You guys rock. We're gonna hit 3,000 subscribers tonight at this rate. 71 likes. Y'all are insane. All right, let me get back to comments. I'm sorry, I'm getting too excited. Let me know if the music's all right, if it's too loud or whatnot. Looks like a little bit of a failure of price here. We need to see it hold this level. How's my Weeble looking right now? I mean my Robinhood. All right, so this is pretty much at cost for me. Cool. All right, let's flip back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trying. I respect it. Is it going to hold? I don't really think so, but it's trying, so. You love that shirt? Yeah, I love it too. Thank you. Mehehe. All right. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. What's up, my brother? Hey, what's going on, Large Crash? And thank you for subbing, by the way. You were one of those people holding Doge and buying the dips all day. I love it. That's what I like to hear. I just bought dips as well. Just locked in a couple dips. If you guys want some shirts like that, let me know. I was considering buying the equipment to like make some, and they wouldn't be overpriced piece of junk quality like on Amazon, because that shirt's not that great quality wise. I just bought it for the streams. Just a thought. I'm not trying to sell merch or anything, but what price did I get in Doge? Well, I literally just bought in at about 17.5 or low. No, actually it was like 17.2. Hey, Skydive, what's going on? Saw you this morning and I see you again. Hope you're doing good. Angel says, Sorry. Angel says bought 1,500 at 16 to 20 cents, but you don't know if you made the right choice. I don't think you can go wrong with that. That sounds like a really good move, no matter what happens next. Damien says, I'll fix this, no problem. Uh-oh, what you about to do? Elon. Fights, thank you so much for subbing. Welcome to the channel. All these subs rolling in. Oh, and David. I missed another one. Rain Speaks and David. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we close? Wait, how many subs do I have right now? Hang on. I need to stop getting distracted, but you guys are going crazy. I'm going to blame y'all. Wow. We got like 30 subs in this stream. Jeez. Thank you. Yeah, literally 30. Cool. You're flirting with buying at 14 cents. We'll surely buy at 8 again. Keeping your boat afloat is taxing. No, I agree. Here's the little thing I didn't like. I didn't really want to see too much. A little bit of failure here. 17 cents though is nice, but we'll see what happens. If, like I said, my plan, and this is another thing that I always talk about on these streams, guys, because it's usually not just watching Dogecoin and chatting. Also, at the same time, I'm trying to teach everybody how to trade that doesn't know how to, because I've been trading for a couple years now in the stock market, and then I transitioned into crypto. Crypto's way easier, by the way, in case you were wondering. But the thing you want to do is always plan your trades and then trade your plan. If you do not go in that order, you will find yourself doing a whole lot of nonsense, especially with no pattern day trader rule to restrict you. And next thing you know, your account will be blown up. I used to think when I first started trading, the pattern day trade rule was what was holding me back. And then I figured out a way to get around pattern day trading, and that it was not until then that I blew up my first accounts. I thought I was hot stuff before, when I was using Robinhood, getting my 3 PDTs off a week and making money. And I'm like, man, if only I could trade more, if only I could execute more trades, I could make more money. In theory, that's true, but if you suck at trading, yeah, that's why there's a PDT rule. So anyway, trading crypto allows you to buy and sell as many times as you want, 24 hours. So you really need to, if you're gonna try and trade often, and you're not just a buy and hold type person, you need to make sure that you're at least getting the fundamentals correct. So the least you can do is plan out a trade in advance before you execute it. And I mean, just like what I just said. I said, I'm going to buy here. I had my reasons. I said 31 should be a floor. We should at least see a slowdown here, and we'll be able to tell if we're going to see a bounce or not. If we see a bounce, I'm comfortable. If not, it looks like we're going to go down, then I'll cut it and I'll see what happens next, because our next support level is a couple $1,000s below. So there's no problem with me cutting in this general area. And then I have a whole couple more cents to go on Dogecoin. So I'm going to feel comfortable cutting that loss and picking it back up somewhere down here. Okay, but if it goes down here and it holds, or if it stays here and it holds, I'm in. That's my plan. And when the time comes, I will execute that plan. And it doesn't really matter what happens. Sometimes you lose. But overall, as long as you're winning, that's what matters. That's how you become a successful trader. So that's the kind of stuff we're usually talking about. And a lot of you already know that. A lot of you here are not even remotely close to new to the stream. To this channel, rather. Make my own by the dip? Okay. I was gonna make one anyway, but I didn't have enough time. And that's why I ended up buying one off of Amazon. I bought that, and I bought... Some of you saw it, though. It was in one of my last streams. It was a Dogecoin shirt. I'll show it next stream. But yeah, I'd love to make some that are a little nicer than that one. Let's see. You gotta go, bro. Thanks for chilling out. Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out, Tim. Good to see you again. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next live. You're subscribed, Joey? Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys have subscribed and your notification didn't go off and you want to let it be known, feel free to type it in the chat. Just say I subscribed. Because if your account settings are set for you to like be private, it won't notify the YouTuber or anybody when you subscribe. So you could have subscribed and I didn't know. So if you want to tell me that you did, feel free to drop that comment. No shame in that game. Jared, my like button man. I smashed the like button. Did you? Thank you so much. You've been here since 5 people. Jared, you've been here for a whole long time. I appreciate your support, man. Always come in with the energy too. It's cool. Doge will pump soon. Buy that dip. Yes, sir. I'm reading in reverse again. Let me fix that. So what's this channel about? Seems chill. Mostly stocks or tech stuff. Thanks. Yeah, so started off in the tech space. This channel's been up for actually like 6 years. And I started doing technology reviews, mostly like smartphones, tablets, other stuff. I just review stuff in general. That was kind of how I started. But then over the last couple years, I started getting into trading on my own. And I didn't post anything about it, but I became like a day trader. Just what I would do on my own. And I taught other people how to trade, some of my buddies and whatnot as well. But I just, with my schedule, I don't have enough time to record like high production quality technology reviews anymore, because it's a whole cinematic thing you have to do to be competent in the space and to remain relevant. It's a lot less focused these days on like the content of the reviews and a lot more on the cinematics and the editing and the shots. And that's not really, I like to just give you the review of the product. But there's very few channels that can be like that, where it's just talking, like giving you the review without these crazy cinematics that will also stay competitive. So got discouraged and I kind of didn't post that much. Had a couple videos that did really well, like 600,000 views or something. But yeah, then I realized like I also knew a lot about stocks, just like I do about technology, but these things I could actually just like go live and share my screen and not have to worry about filming a whole video to get my point across. I can share my screen here, have a decent quality webcam, a decent setup here in the office, and yeah, I can just kind of make these videos and live streams without having to do so much and it'd be discouraging. So that's kind of how this channel has transitioned from tech reviews to trading. And now I just like live stream every single day of the week. So it is a fully trading channel at this point. But I'll probably keep the name how it is. I've got a new like background logo and all that stuff. So it's fully trading now. But if you have any tech questions, of course you can ask me, because I also have like an IT background and I build computers and all kinds of crazy stuff. So let's see. Can you buy and sell without delays with Robinhood? You're afraid of buying now and not being able to sell right away if it starts dropping to 0.05 or lower. Yeah, you can absolutely execute trades in succession. You can buy and then go right back and sell instantly. Robinhood is what I use to execute. So if I didn't, now don't get me wrong, Robinhood does some stuff sometimes that seems a little shady, like when they happen to go down at inconvenient times. It's really annoying. But other than that, Robinhood is my go-to for trading crypto. Not for holding it, not for like wanting it in my own crypto wallet, but for trading it, Robinhood is what I use for my larger accounts. Below 30K is where everybody's stop losses on Bitcoin. It's going to go down. Yeah, if Bitcoin really goes under 31 and then down below 30, it's going to be a bloodbath for sure. All right, I read some of these. You owe it to us to buy the dip with YouTube money. You know what? You're completely right, Stankus. I took that YouTube money, literally all of it, and I threw it right into Robinhood and bought Dogecoin with all of it. So thank you guys. It wasn't much because obviously my channel is extremely small, but it was like 200 bucks. And that's for a whole like 2 months, by the way. So thank you. YouTube takes half of the super chat money. They take like 25%. Well, that's pretty normal. It is what it is. Twitch robs you even more. Twitch takes like half of your subscriber money, so you know, it just is what it is. Hey, what's going on, Stone Cold though? Got to play to win. Buy the dip. Absolutely. Asia's waking up soon. Be careful. True. How many Doge are you buying on the dip, if you don't mind me asking? I bought just like 2,000 Doge or something. Like on all of my accounts, I'm gonna be buying the dip, and that's, you know, like 20,000 Doge probably. Nothing insane. Sorry, I know I missed a lot of subs, but I'm also like terribly behind in comments, so I'll read the comments and then I'll acknowledge the subs. I think that's the best order. Yes, buy that dip. Having one subscriber is better than losing 2 viewers in the long run. It's more likes. True. More likes. Love the likes. Likes bring in the viewers, and then the viewers tend to sub. If they like it. Whales want us to sell? Sure do. I got it. Oh yeah, I read that one. Buy at 17, sell at 55. Yeah, that's a great play. Buy that dip for sure. What's going on, Ahmed? Hey. We are going to the moon. Doge soldier holding Brooklyn Gravesend, New York City. Nice. Well, I'm a Doge soldier over here from North Carolina. Government dumping printed money into crypto. How would we know? Really got me thinking, because they don't want to see the younger generation get money without them knowing everything. SMH. Yeah, people really don't like the crypto space. They don't like the whole meme stock thing, and they don't like the crypto space. So, and what's going on, Top Dog? You're a TEF star? Hello. How early did I get in on Doge? Well, I was scalping Doge when it was fluctuating all the time between 4 and 5 cents. All right, so I saw it at that time, and I would buy it at 4, sell it at 5. Buy it at 4, sell it at 5. I didn't really know anything about Dogecoin at the time or cryptocurrency. I mean, I knew of it, but I wasn't heavy into it. I was still in the stock market, and I was just like, oh, okay, this is something else to trade. But I did not invest in it. Then next thing I know, one day, Dogecoin's like flying up to like 16, 17, 18 cents, and I ended up buying in at 19, and it made this run up to like 30s that night. So that's when I got in a couple months ago. Can I split the screen? Oh yeah, sorry. I usually do that. So let's do that now. Let's split the screens. And I'll flip back to Doge only if you guys want as well. But this was his request to split the screens, so we'll split the screens for now. Doge is on the left, Bitcoin's on the right, and I've got Dogecoin's price up right here as well. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Let me know if that's good, guys. Ooh, so many comments. Let me acknowledge the subs in case anyone has to go. David, thank you so much for subbing and fights. I know I named you. Jason, Svatilda. Let's hope I pronounced that right. And Josh, thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Oh, am I only like showing my head? Like the upper half of my head? Sorry, guys. I don't know how my camera moved up that much. All right. 75 likes. Jeez. Will I sign the shirt and ship it global? Yeah. If I make merch and you guys want it, I'll absolutely sign it and ship it wherever. For sure. It'd be mostly for fun. I mean, I don't have any merch deals, so if I make it, I'm probably going to be selling it like at cost, just so you guys can have a cool buy the dip shirt or something, because that's what I want for myself. So Dogecoin needs to pump. Yes, this is not good. Dogecoin needs to pump. Any positive announcements coming for Dogecoin anytime soon? Not anytime super soon. So we've got rumor of the Dogecoin update already being in testing right now, where they're going to be reducing transaction fees. That one will probably be coming very soon. Now the one with transaction speed improvements and so on and so forth, smart contracts, that's probably going to be in a couple months. So we don't have anything super short term, unfortunately, and at this rate it doesn't seem like Elon's going to give us the Doge for Tesla announcement until Bitcoin and the whole market has stabilized. So I think we're looking like a month to 2 months at this point before we can really see some nice numbers again. But that kind of will, if that's the case, that'll give us an opportunity to, one, buy this extreme dip, But then once we recover and we head back to like 20s, mid 20s, and 30, we can continue to add in for when the big announcements come and we end up back to like 60 cents and double, triple, all that stuff. Head towards $1, all that good stuff. Channel numbers booming. Don't forget us from the beginning. I absolutely won't. I remember all of you OGs, especially the ones in the Discord group too, but I remember all of you guys. I remember like literally almost every name. And what's going on, Vince, by the way? I forgot to acknowledge your name. Like all of your names, I remember who's like new to the stream and who's not. Yeah, I read that one, Max. And how's it going, Max? How does the chart look for AMC? Chart for AMC does not look good. Chart for AMC looks like it wants to sell off and then recover. Now the chart for, maybe I can duplicate this and do this in a separate window. Very quickly, because I know most people are not here for AMC and GameStop. But GameStop, first of all, looks pretty bad. I already knew this though, but it was coming from its high. It failed its pattern. It started making a cup and handle. The handle was way too large and way too steep of a sell-off. That was the first sign. This multiple day consolidation was the next sign of weakness. And then today it dumped below the 200 EMA line and now it's sitting at 190. So this is all together bad for GameStop. So we can pretty much forget about that one for at least probably the next couple days. AMC, on the other hand, had a really good chance. I mean, it held nicely day before yesterday or Thursday and on Fridays. Really set up nice over the weekend. Had this like cup and handle. Had a gap up in the morning in pre-market to where it really started to look bullish, but it really faked everyone out. Market open, did a quick move up to 63, which was only like $1 up from where it opened, and it sold off for the whole rest of the day. Now it's back trading sideways at the 53 support. So GameStop is pretty much done short term. AMC doesn't look like it's 100% done, but AMC still doesn't look great. All right, so that's my quick update. I'll still be keeping my eye on AMC like in pre-market, but it's not screaming at me like it has any intentions of doing something crazy like tomorrow or the day after at this moment. So for tomorrow, I'm not feeling it so far. You just buy and hold? What's going on, Rick 11? That's a good play. I like that play. Buying and holding is smart, especially if you can buy low. The less, and I told people this a lot too. It's ideal sometimes just keep it simple. Don't overplay it. Don't overtrade it. If you have a great entry point, lock that in. Give it some time. Let your profits come to you. Sometimes you don't have to keep chasing. If you already locked in a discount, your profits are inevitable. You don't have to keep trying to over scalp. Lock in 2-cent profits on the way up Dogecoin, like 17 to 19, and then 19 to 21, and then 20 to 22, and then sell for a dip back to 19. The more you do, the higher chance there is that you're going to mess something up. And you might end up, after all of that messing around, like breaking even. When instead, if you had just bought at 18, held to 28, you would have had 10-cent gain. And instead, you have like 3 cents of net gain because you did too much chopping it up, trying to scalp different moves and messing some stuff up. So the more simple you can keep it, the better, especially with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency moves differently than stocks do in the stock market. You have to play things a little different. The nice thing about cryptos is usually you can take bigger, larger moves in decent amounts of time. Bigger, predictable moves in decent amounts of time. So you can kind of like do a hybrid between day trading and swing trading it and remain very profitable. So for example, on Dogecoin right now, I could buy in at 17 cents. Maybe it dips down to 14, whatever. Okay, but then it comes back, things start to recover, and then next thing you know, we're heading back towards 30 cents. I can say, all right, well, I'm going to plan to sell just in case it reverses somewhere in here. I want to make sure I get filled, so I'll ride this out from 17 up to like 28.5. That's a big move. And you're able to trade those kind of moves on cryptocurrency. You don't have to overdo it. At least get you almost like a 10-cent move before you start thinking about like cutting and rebuying it at a dip. Let's see. So I like your play. I like that play. Jack Tripper, what's going on, man? Welcome. You said, I'm trying to send Doge from Trust Wallet to Coinbase. It keeps saying invalid smart chain address. I have never tried from Trust Wallet. I'm not even familiar with Trust Wallet. on your Coinbase account. Hopefully I can help you out with this without exposing myself here. Hang on. What if I give you my Dogecoin address and you just send it to me instead? And I'll give it back later. So, if you click on the top right, here, if you click receive up here, this is probably the easiest way to do it. If you just click receive, send receive, and then go to receive, and then your asset, just select your Doge, and it'll give you, you can just copy the address there. That should do it without really having any chance of you messing up. Let me know if that doesn't work. Remember it went down to like 2 months ago to like 14 and it boomed to 77 in days. Yeah, I do. Hey, what's going on, Savage? Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, I do remember that, but that was because of SNL. So that's the only difference. We were moving off hype in those days, and now we're really not. Look at this recovery from Bitcoin. Check that out. Whoa. This is why I bought in at 17. This is what I'm saying. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. This is not to say that it's not going to flip around. But if it doesn't, who in here didn't buy any of the dip is already starting to get FOMO? If you're feeling FOMO at this moment, this is exactly what I'm talking about. When these kind of things happen, you want to have already had your plan of like what you were going to do when it was at 17 cents. And if you decided, no, I'm positive it's going to 15, I'm positive I'm not going to buy, then at the same time, your plan should be, all right, if it goes to 15, I'm going to buy. If it doesn't go to 15 and it goes up, I'm not going to be upset about it. But what I'm going to do is look for an entry here. You need to have your trade plans already planned out for both directions. That will keep you from not only making a bad entry or bad exit, but not getting FOMO and not doing a FOMO buy. Now we'll see what happens here. This would have to actually hold at 32,000 and continue up. Let's see. I don't feel paying short-term capital gains taxes. Respect. I understand. I bet we're back to 20 by midnight. Yeah, I think so too. I agree with that. What's going on, Fights? One of our newest subscribers. Holding my 70,000 Doge forever. 70,000. Jeez, yeah. Hold that till $1. Maybe even $2. You know, why not? We just need some good news, and then people will see the value in these prices. Give people a day to think about it being in now, even a little. That's what I'm saying. This is the thing, guys. This is perfect. This is perfect. Consider this. Meme stocks have been stealing our thunder for the last week, 2 weeks. We've been seeing extremely reduced buying pressure on the crypto side, whether that's Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, whatever you're into. All of the major cryptocurrencies have been seeing reduced buying pressure because people got bored with the cryptocurrencies trading sideways and, you know, rightfully so, not giving any money-making opportunities. So what they did was they chased the profits, the quick money, over in the stock market, or the things that are easiest to find, which are the meme stocks that everyone knows about: GameStop, AMC, and then Workhorse, BlackBerry, Clove, Wendy's, well, and BlackBerry, I think I named that one. So that's where they went. And then there's like Sundial. There's a couple others now. Now there's Torchlight, whatever meme stock. It doesn't matter. The well-known names over there, that's the easiest secondary way to find money if you can't find it in the cryptocurrency market. And that's what we've been seeing for the last 2 weeks. GameStop making these crazy highs up to about $345. AMC making these highs up to $77, looking like it's going to go to 100. All this hype. Nobody cared about cryptocurrency. It wasn't making any money. That's where all of our buyers went. Especially people from Dogecoin that were looking for the next pump and didn't want to find it in the altcoins. The stock market was the next easiest place. Now that the meme stocks are dying off, GameStop, for the first time in a long time, is now under $200 per share. Today it hit 197. AMC showed signs of weakness, went to 63, failed the level again, and dumped down to 53. Now it's trading sideways into after hours. Yes, I am remembering this off the top of my head. All of these signs are showing that the meme stocks, and all the rest of them, by the way, sold off. Workhorse, Clove, all of them selling off hard. now the meme stock people are going to say, well, what's next? They're going to look at their applications tomorrow and think, well, what am I going to do if these things aren't going to go up, especially if they decide that now it's time to close out their positions. If they decide it's time to close out their positions because they think it's done, those stocks will go down even more, and even more people will close out their positions. So now we have all these people in this snowball effect out of GameStop and all the meme stock trades with nothing to trade. What are they going to do? They're going to come back to where they came from, the cryptocurrency market. And when they do, they're going to see all these cryptocurrencies at an absolute dip. And they're going to see all these YouTubers that usually post about Doge content and stuff saying, buy Doge now. Doge is going to go to the moon. Buy at 15 cents. Doge is going to go to 60 cents in 2 months. And we're going to have a whole nother run. So this is perfect timing for the meme stock buyers to pull out of their positions and for Dogecoin and all of these cryptos to be at absolute like all-time lows, so they can just transition their buys right over into these discounts and then propel us forward. And these prices are going to be enticing. It's going to serve as bait to just reel them in, because they're at this point going to be done with the things that aren't making money on that side now. So it's kind of inevitable. So expect some very interesting movement this week. That's just my general prediction. All right, I could be wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong, but I think that makes sense. That's my logical explanation of what I think is going to happen this week. If you wanted some insight into my thought process. Also, by the way, if you're not subbed, click subscribe. I really appreciate the support of this channel. We've got like 30 subs this stream, which is absolutely insane. And I really appreciate that support, guys. We are very close to 3,000, which is a number I never thought I'd hit. So thank you so much for helping me get to 3,000 subscribers. Each one of your subscribes count, because I usually only get like very few per day. So thank you. It adds up. Let's see. By midnight, it'll be 15. It could honestly just go either way. We're seeing some nice strength here. I expected to see some strength, like I said, off the 31. Like, this was close enough to 31. It's 31.150. It's close enough that it might not get a clean bounce off the level. And honestly, it'd be a little bearish if it did go all the way down to 31 flat. So just to bounce off 31.150 was low enough for me to think there could be some fuel here. Some fuel in the rocket. So that's why I bought the dip at like 17.2. And I figured, you know, worst case scenario, we still make the move up, but we lose some steam at 32 cents. I'm sorry, 32,000 Bitcoin. I can cut my trade there, have made almost a cent. If I realize that, you know, overall it wasn't the right time and this buy-in was wrong, I can still sell my wrong buy-in at profit, all right? That's the way to properly do it. And then just let it fall and then buy back in later. So still my plan, by the way. If it doesn't hold at 32, I'll probably just look for a sell in profit, because I bought down here and I'm selling up here. Wow, I missed a lot of comments. Sorry, guys. I am slow. I am a slow reader, aren't I? And I missed a lot of subs. Let me catch up on those first. Josh, thank you again. Brian, thank you for subbing. Derek and Cherie, thank you so much. If it's two of you, that's cool. Or if it's just a name, no, whatever. That's cool too. Muslim, thank you so much. And Mahmoud and Sniper King and Tim Egoff, thank you so much for all of your subs. Thank you for supporting the channel. It means more to me than you know. Makes my day. Thank you. Let's see. At least AMC isn't getting shorted to death. Oh wait. Oh wait. Well, that's part of the whole catalyst, right? We want to short squeeze it. So it is what it is. AMC will dip, just wait for it. Yeah, it's already setting up to dip. Savage says, what timeline are you thinking it'll dip? I was hoping to hit 70 this week. I was hoping to hit 70 this week as well, Max, honestly. But with the struggle that it's having every time it gets to 62, the really hard struggle it has every single time it gets to like 62 bucks recently, it's been failing. I don't know if you noticed. Right in this general area, right at like 60 and then 62. Is really struggling. There is still potential. It hasn't sold off. It hasn't made any new lows. It's still holding and respecting the $53 support line. So there's still a chance, but just this is really the only meme stock that's left, because look at Workhorse. Like I said, Workhorse was the other one. Was actually, I won't get into this too much, but really bad volume. BlackBerry today, really bad volume. That looks disgusting. Clove today sold off pretty hard, very hard actually. lost a whole dollar. Wendy's, no volume at all. Look at that. That's atrocious. So, and then GameStop lost all of its momentum, lost $20 today, and ended up going under 200, and then barely recovered to 200 flat after hours closed at 199.99. Bad signs altogether. So all I'm saying is the meme stocks aren't looking so great. So maybe AMC needs to cool off a little and then take off again. But at the most, it looks like AMC is the only one that even still has some fuel in the tank. So that'll give us enough attention from the other guys that their stocks aren't doing well, even if AMC gets a little bit of attention. We need to pump your channel. Yo, absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate that. 80 likes. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much for the 80 likes and for like the 40 subscriptions that you guys have given. The free click of the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Maybe I won't end the stream till we get to 3,000 subs. How about that? Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Find it interesting people follow Doge, but Doge really just follows Bitcoin. It just follows Bitcoin. Most of the time, on my own personal time, on my phone, when I'm checking Dogecoin, I don't check Dogecoin. I just check Bitcoin. Honestly, and yeah, okay, well, I won't show it. That's going to take too long, but yeah, I just check Bitcoin. Looking at Bitcoin tells me what Dogecoin's doing. So I'll check Bitcoin I'll check Bitcoin first, and then I'll go check Dogecoin just to confirm that it's following it and isn't off in some crazy territory off of good news that I might have missed. But Bitcoin is the real thing you should always be doing your technical analysis off of as of right now. Because if everything follows Bitcoin, you want to know what Bitcoin's going to do next to tell you what Dogecoin's going to do next. You looking at Dogecoin's patterns and stuff isn't really going to tell you anything, because you can have what looks like a bull flag forming on the Dogecoin side, but if Bitcoin hits a level and decides I'm going to go down, that bull flag is not going to follow through. Honestly, it's looking rough how much control China has over everyone nowadays. I really think there's some chance China can shut down crypto in the long run or control it. What are your thoughts? Well, China hates crypto. They don't like it. They've banned it, and they're trying to put more regulations in so that people cannot take advantage of cryptocurrency in China. So yes, they can definitely screw us over, because that's what they have been doing. I mean, each time they make one of these announcements talking about their further restrictions, it makes people panic even more, because these cryptocurrencies are supposed to be decentralized global methods of transacting and doing finance, doing business. So when a whole country says no, none of that, people are like, well, that messes up our whole global thing, especially when it's a big area like China. Like, there's a lot of people there. It's very important. So and yeah, they're like half the mining as well, so it is a big deal. But I don't think they can really shut down cryptocurrency by any means. They can definitely keep introducing FUD and making our price dump, as they have successfully been attempting to do, but I don't think they can really keep us down. We now have, El Salvador, even though it's a small area, they're now accepting Bitcoin as legal tender. So it's like, if you accept dollars, you got to accept Bitcoin as payment. So that's pretty crazy. Wow, look at Bitcoin go. Check that out, right out of the hole. Looks like people looked at that dip and they said, you know what? I'm in. What a move. We're already back to 19 cents Dogecoin. Wow, we're flying up to 33. Did we get a tweet? It's just a little steep there. So let's just check Twitter. 74 viewers. You guys rock. Thank you for hanging out today. New tweet from Elon Musk. Let's just see. Probably has nothing to do with Doge or Bitcoin at all. But yeah, it doesn't. It's kind of random to... Wait. Oh, Tesla veteran. Oh. Where was this? Was this where... Oh, Nevada appealed. Never mind. I thought there was a fatality near where I live, so I thought that was there. All right, so nothing from Elon. So yeah, it's just Bitcoin recovering here. Just took off out of the hole from 31 all the way up to the 33,000 level support. That's crazy. So people looked at that and thought that could be the bottom, and they really scooped that up. So that's cool. I am perfectly fine with that, by all means. But if we must have more dip, so be it. At this moment, though, I am in a bit of profit on my tests on my Dogecoin buy at 17.2, kind of right at the bottom. So I'm happy about that. because at the same time, I mean, Dogecoin's already burned a lot of us, so I think any green is nice. Cool. Oh, I did not mean to go to the 30-minute. So let's do this. Look at the strength. What I'm surprised is to see the big, massive green candles that usually indicate a reversal's coming soon, and then this red candle is still holding pretty decent. We'll see if we can get another green candle after this and take off, but something tells me this could be a sell-off here. Profit taking right at the 33,000 level resistance. Very textbook. What's going on? 77 people in the stream. Guys, if you have not already subbed, click that sub button. I appreciate it more than you know. There's so many people in here. It would be awesome if all of you were subbed to the channel. If you do, feel free to let me know in the chat that you sub. Just say I subscribed. I will thank you personally. A little bit of a sell-off here. Do I scalp this? We'll see. A little bit of strength here from this candle. Kind of impressed. Feeling scalpish. Only because I don't know that this is going to hold up here. And I bought in pretty low, so. All right, so I'll just look for my re-entry. Now, I already have started planning my re-entry. But I sold pretty much at the top of that, like right here. So, anywhere in this general area, I don't really lose anything. All right, so anyway, let's see. Ooh, a lot of comments to catch up on. What do I think of baby Doge? And do I see it as negative to Dogecoin's future growth? No, not at all. It's just another altcoin that's trying to play off of Dogecoin's hype. You can make as many Doge-related coins as you want, but Dogecoin is still Dogecoin. Unless people say, you know what, forget Dogecoin, what we're trading right now. There's this other Doge-related coin that we should jump on board with that is just the same but much better, and everybody switches, then those things don't really matter. They're just alternatives. There's too many of them for it to even matter. There's SHIB. I mean, there's literally like hundreds of coins that have been made named after dog breeds that are related to like Shibas and stuff. So it's just like, it's just another coin. Now, don't get me wrong, any kind of massive pump in the crypto market is going to distract, obviously, as people try and chase the money-making opportunity. But no, it has nothing to. It's not negative for Dogecoin's future at this moment. It needs to finish its at-the-market offering. I heard about that. GME, yeah, GameStop's kind of dying. How do I get in the Discord? I can never find the link all this time. Yeah. Let me get you a link, Preezy. Hang on just a couple minutes. I'll get you a link. Still going strong on the live. That's what's up. Yeah, still going strong. I was doing 7 days a week, non-stop for the last month and a half since I, really started doing the streams without missing one day. This weekend was the first time that I took a break, and that was only so I could start making videos that I promised everybody, because I wasn't having enough time to get to the videos. So I said, let me do either like live streams or videos or both, but let's not just always tie me to a live stream, especially if the market's dead, because during that time where I'm live streaming, I could instead be making like how-to videos that you guys have already requested. And so I got off 3 videos yesterday on Sunday. I recorded 3 videos and edited them and uploaded them. So hopefully that was good. Let's see. On the phone, I don't see a link. Or if you're blind AF, I'll get you a link. I have to send you one because it's invitation only. That was an institutional buy. Yeah, could have been for sure. And if institutions are buying in, that should tell you something, by the way, guys. If that was an institutional buy, if big money starts buying in, always follow what kind of like those big money people are doing for the most part, because they're doing stuff at smart times to remain profitable. And they have no They are in no rush. All right, they're already rich. A lot of times us with like, you know, the everyday person, maybe we're struggling to get by. We're like, we'll try and make a gamble play to hit it big because that's our only chance, you know? But these guys, these big money guys, they already have the money. Any play that they make is calculated, smart, safe for the most part. Yes, they can be wrong just like anybody, but I'm just saying they're not chasing 1000x. They're chasing growth over time. So if you see them think that this could be the bottom and that they're just going to feel comfortable buying in at this dip, maybe that's an indication that we should feel the same. 252 votes on that poll. That's crazy. So far 54% say that they think we're still going below 15 cents and 46% say no.
Yeah.
I might end that poll and just redo one and see kind of what the sentiment is now that we're starting to bounce a little bit. I wonder if it's changed. This is bad for me. I need it to drop below 31. Interesting. Why is that? It's the blue bar at the top of the chat. Oh, never mind. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it anymore. Well, I made the Discord invitation only, like members only. So if you joined the channel, like if next to the subscribe button you joined the all access thing, that's how you could get in. But if you're one of the OGs, like one of the first 50 people that were like in my live streams, you already got in. But Preezy, I guess you just didn't get a link. But I'll send you one private link. And that's just to keep the people in there. Like obviously if you pay to support the channel, you're like serious about supporting, you're not just a troll, and you're serious about like trading and stuff and want to learn and want to make money. So for now, that seems to be like a good filter, and it keeps the group to a good size too. All right, I missed a couple subs, so let's see what's up. Austin Fairbanks, thank you so much for the sub. The Boss 480, thank you. And Smarsek, thank you so much for subscribing. I know I didn't pronounce that right. Doxy-chan, thank you. And Bradley Lanchester, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all are really killing it with the support tonight. Y'all are the best. 89 likes and 78 viewers. You guys don't know how unusual this is for my channel. Again, if it's your first time here and you're not subscribed, join the channel, join the family. The streams are always like this. Chill streams, no unnecessary hype, free technical analysis. I read all comments. I answer all questions. If you have any comments or questions about anything, I will answer to the best of my ability. So if you like that kind of thing, more personal streams, hit that subscribe button. And I'd love to be able to catch you in the next stream when I go live. Of course, if you don't hit subscribe, there's a high chance that I won't see you in the next stream. So that'd be unfortunate. Repent Sinners is spamming crosses and saying repent. I don't know what in the world I did, but okay. Thank you, Repent Sinners. Thank you, Armand Davis, for the sub. Welcome to the channel. This is the first higher high. Yeah, this is looking okay. Big sell-off here, but it's holding at about 32.5, which is actually not a bad sign. So I'll take that. If we could just see a nice curve back up, that'd be cool. Can I get a Discord link? Well, the Discord group is members only, which means there's only like 50 people in there, and there's 3,000 people sub to the channel. But it's members only, which means if you subscribe and then you click the join button and you do the all access thing, you can join the Discord group. You can chat, talk to me at any time, 24 hours, whatever question you have, I'll answer it. You can request videos to be made. I'll make the videos on whatever topic you asked about, so on and so forth. There's also the cheaper membership option, which just lets you join the group and you can read all the conversations of the all access members and get all that knowledge and info, but you just can't interact. Like you can't type, you can't do all that stuff. So that's how you join the Discord group. So it's a private group. So at this time, I can't just like give out the link. If you join the membership, then I will personally message you a link. It's not any kind of play to try and like encourage you guys to like join, trying to make money. It's really like trying to make it exclusive for the people that are really into it. But if you don't want to pay anything, I completely understand, but that's why I live stream like every single day of the week, sometimes multiple times per day, always blasting out this free content. So, you know, if I'm live, you can get a lot of that good information. Can I talk to your mom on Discord? Hey bro, if you really want. Yo mama. You just hit me with the yo mama. And no, actually you can't, because I don't live with my mother. So I don't know how I'd coordinate that for you. I'm trying to set up Binance referral ID. Anyone? Yes. I should. Do I still have one in the description? I don't know that I do. I think there was something up with Binance's referral program that I didn't think was even worth me putting it in the description. Yeah, I don't have one. If you really want one, I'll grab you one right now. Is it Binance US that you need? They don't give any rewards. That's the thing. All they give you is, if you're not in the US, they will give you reduced transaction fees. So it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I don't have a link, unfortunately. I'll try and grab one though if I can find one. Yes, Father, I shall. Oh my. We need a mod. You're right. Let me work on that soon. Yeah, I'm loving that volume too, Joe. And welcome to the stream, man. You want to buy just to keep the pump going? Yeah, right. It's losing a little steam here. That's why I kind of sold at the top, knowing that 33,000 is a strong resistance. It's pretty much like you know it's going to reject, right? Because you know that this is a strong level. No matter how fast we're coming up, unless we were on extremely good news, we're usually not going to blow by a resistance level without pulling back first and then charging up and moving. So it was kind of just a free sell and buy the dip, and you just kind of wait to see where that dip is, whether that's half of, right here or here or here. So that's why when I bought here, I just ended up selling here. Just because we don't really know if this is going to continue. I figured since I've gotten burned so much by Doge, might as well try and scalp a couple bucks back while we could still be hanging out in these low teens, high to low teens. But by all means, you don't have to, like I said, the less trades, the better. Technically, it could have been more ideal for me to just buy and hold it. Honestly, average at 17 cents. Would have been able to sleep great at night. And on my other two accounts, I did just buy in at 17 and hold. So, wow, 85 viewers, 96 likes. Thank you guys so much. Can we get to 100 likes? Like, if you guys haven't liked yet, consider hitting that button. That might get us to 100 viewers, which would be absolutely insane. I don't know how I'd react to that. But thank you guys regardless for the support so far. Thank you. When we buy it, drops 2 cents. True. Same. Honestly, same. Happens to all of us. If Doge fails to retake 30 cents, it's going to be an enormous drawdown back to the sub 10 cent range. If Doge fails to retake 20 cents, I think that's even the case. Back to 30, I don't know. That's a lot of momentum heading up. But if it doesn't if we don't see Bitcoin break past 33 here on this curve, because you see it's trying to cup and handle, right? If it handles and then sells off instead, that could be a real problem, because we'll probably head right back down to 31, and then that time we'll probably fail. Free Netflix latest movies 2021 and beyond. Sign me up, bro. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, and I missed some more subs. Man, those came in so quick. Alex Cervantes, thank you. James Calhoun, thank you. Dr. Dre Mac Dre 3, thank you. Anya and Alex and Free Netflix, thank you so much, all of you, for subscribing. Your support tonight is crazy. 101 likes. Y'all are insane. Thank you so much. 93 viewers. Man, this is so weird. So many subscribers, so many viewers. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content tonight. Trying my best. At 1 cent, it's overvalued. Wow, that's pretty bearish, honestly. Were we just right? It's bouncing up. You and I called it no lower than 15 cents. Yeah, no lower than 15. I thought 14 at the absolute lowest, but just think, big Doge to 15 cents. Who in their right mind isn't going to want to buy that dip? That's how you have to think about it. If people are sitting there on the sidelines, what is the absolute most skeptical person's number? Yeah, it's probably 8 cents, right? Or no, it's probably 5 cents. But they're probably a little more unreasonable. but I'm talking about the more reasonable person that's actually interested in getting a position. It's probably like 15 cents. It's something they'd say, you know what? Yeah, I'm skeptical, but maybe this is worth a try at 15. So that's the most likely place that we're going to bounce. Obviously, if we keep going below that, you'll get the next round of dip buyers at like 12 or 10, and then the next round probably like everyone at 8. But Doge is not worth that little bit of money, so getting down there is going to take a lot in itself. To even accomplish getting down to 8 cents would take a lot. But yeah, you were right, Joey. Good stuff. Joe and Joey. Nice. The only thing that can keep it above 15 cents is Elon Musk. China loves crypto. They are using the crypto crackdown as a political tool to persecute their autonomous regions. Wow. The only miners being shut down are small independent miners, the large state. Interesting perspective. Sanctioned miners will continue. The stupid Bitcoin move messed up your whole play. Yeah, it messed up a lot of people's whole life. What's going on, Travis? What's going on? Welcome back to the stream, man. Welcome to all the new people, seeing a lot of new names. See, me and Skydive, like, she knows too. We keep tabs. All the new names. Every time I see a new name in the chat, I know you guys are new to the stream. That's one of the benefits of having a nice, comfy, like 100 or 200 or less viewer stream. I can read all the comments, answer all the questions, and know everybody. All my subs. Austin says, just bought 2,500 more Dogecoin. Woo! Big baller. Couldn't wait. And with a total of 6,400 now, hope you make something. I think you will. You're set up real nice. What's going on, XDV Black? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. You bought 900 Doge today when it was at 0.174. Nice buy. Nice buy. That's where I bought 172. Hoping for the best. Expect. Yeah. You don't know? No, yeah. We're, regardless of what happens kind of overnight, or even for the rest of this week, just come back next week. Trust me. You'll be very happy. And by come back, I mean not just to the channel, obviously. Come back tomorrow even, but come back to your app next week. You'll be happy. Do you think we're close to bottoming for Bitcoin? I think so. I don't think anyone on the Bitcoin side really wants to see this go into the 20,000s. It's still possible. Don't get me wrong. It is still possible. So I don't want to write it off. I don't want to say that I really think we're done. It could very easily not be done. If I truly believed it wasn't done, by the way, I really wouldn't have sold at 19 cents on my Doge. So if deep down that answers the question, no, I don't fully feel convinced that we're done. This overall right here, this whole move was a little bearish, a little concerningly bearish, getting all the way back down. Yes, there's a couple bright sides. The one we hit like 3115. 31,150 on Bitcoin instead of going all the way down to 31,000 flat like we did the other two times. That's a little more bullish. We caught early. Then a nice rejection straight up to 33,000, like right out the hole. That's another good sign. Cool. At the same time, though, overall, we slapped into this a lot of times. If you compare this to something like GameStop, for example, which did this same kind of move, sell off, slamming into it a bunch of times, eventually it did fall through, and that's what we saw today. All right, so if I'm comparing apples to apples, I understand that there is the possibility to fall through support. All right, but with cryptocurrency, a lot of times, just like with meme stocks, things are just a little bit more emotional. 100 viewers, holy cow! Thank you guys so much. Okay, y'all distracted me with that one. With cryptocurrency, just like with meme stocks, a lot of times the price action, the price movement is motivated more by emotion than just technicals. So if you look at it and try and do TA, yes, it does look like we could fail here, but emotional people, like emotional buyers here, they're going to be looking at this saying like, this could be the bottom 31. We hit here. Is Bitcoin really worth 20,000s? Not really. I think I'm just going to buy in. And I think that will hold this up a little bit. I don't know if it'll be enough. There's a lot of panic in this market, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm just keeping a close eye on it with you guys here in the stream, obviously, because it's really anybody's game at this moment. We just kind of want to be ready for whatever happens in either direction, right? Are we going to buy? Are we going to sell? What are we going to do? Bear with me. I have to tell my girl that we have 110 people in the stream. Oh, my God. She'll know why I abandoned her tonight. She's in the living room watching TV alone. I feel bad, but hey, we did it for the stream, right? We're here to make money. She'll understand. She'll understand when I've like 10x'd my money with you guys, why I didn't watch that one Netflix episode with her that one Monday night. She'll understand. Am I right or am I wrong? All right, sorry. I literally had to let her know. We've never had this many viewers before. Thank you all so much for the support. If you're new, click sub. We might actually hit 3,000 subs tonight. That would be insane. Free information only here. That's it. And I don't ask for donations. I just ask for your free click of the subscribe button, if you don't mind. Let's see. But yeah, I think we very well could be close to bottoming. It's either we bottomed here at 31,000. If not, and we see a fail here though, that is very, very, very bad. All right, because here's the thing: if we did not bottom here, and we show that by showing signs of weakness and coming back, we are going to break below 31,000 and head towards the previous support, which was the all-time low support recently of 29. If we've made lower lows after all this and headed back to this low, it is very unlikely that this one holds. We're probably just going to keep crashing through. That is going to send Dogecoin down to mid to low teens, all right? That is going to cause a whole nother issue that we have to deal with. So let's hope that was the bottom. We should know within the next couple minutes. So let's just keep our eyes on it. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I know I missed out on a lot of comments. Let me read a little bit faster. Forgive me, I explain too much sometimes. Institutional investors are averaging in. Sailor and others, yeah, but it can still go down. Sailor was you know what? Wait, oh no, it was Barry Silbert. I was about to flame Sailor. It wasn't Sailor, it was Barry Silbert, right? He's the one that down-talked Dogecoin and said, all right, it's time to go to where the real traders are, basically, and then said that he was shorting Doge. Sorry, I gotta tell. Thank you all for the support. You guys are insane. If you have not clicked the like button, well, first of all, subscribe. That's most important. But also, if you want to click the like button, see how many more people we can get in here. This is crazy. Let me see. I read out of order. Could look XDV Black. Thanks. 121. Haha, might need it. As soon as I bought, it dropped. Happens every time. Every single time. I swear. You know, there's someone over there manipulating the exchange. Every time you buy, they hit the button. Makes you feel bad about your decision. One thing to know, though, okay? One thing to know is if you're new to trading, you might not have really noticed this, but usually when you buy in, like on Robinhood or something, as soon as you buy in, it's going to say that you're at loss because don't forget you're buying the ask usually. Like your market buy is usually closer to the ask. So you'll just look at it next time. You'll notice. Go into Dogecoin and try and place a buy. Look at the price that it says you're buying at, and then immediately switch it to sell. Look at the price that says you're selling at. You'll notice what I'm talking about. And you'll realize why you seem to always end up immediately at least at a small loss, because there is a difference between like the buy bid ask and the sell bid ask. All right, let me see. I personally think the bull market can't continue until the dog market is dead. You mean the Doge? The Dogecoin? Man, why are you so bearish on Doge? It messed up my target buy. You scalped at 17.6, then sold at 18. You were waiting for the next dip to 17. Oh, you scalped that? Man, that was a small scalp, man. Oh, I see. You were probably trying to hedge your loss. I understand. It just flew up, so you lost your scalp plus some. Yeah, that's the risk. It just flew up. Yeah, Doge to the dumpster. Jeez, bro. You bought Doge at 19. Watch it crash now. Regardless, man, if you're at 19, it doesn't matter if it goes to 9 cents. Like, if you're anywhere in the teens, you just have to sit tight, wait for your recovery. It is inevitable, and you're going to be in profits. It just might take you a couple days. That's all. You heard she gives a good TA? What? The boss says, no need to be disrespectful. Yeah, chill out, Jerry. What's going on with you tonight, man? What about the CCP crypto coming? Hey, what's going on, Storm coming? And what do you mean by CCP? Hey, yo, Mike, what's going on? Don't invest money you can't afford to lose. True. You're in at 40 cents, won't lose anything until you sell. True. Still sleeping like a baby, bought more today as well. That's the thing. If you're in high, the best thing to do, like you already knew going into cryptocurrency that you shouldn't be investing more than you were willing to lose, right? So at this point, this is your average down opportunity. If you've saved money, because it's been a while now since Doge was really at 40 cents. I mean, maybe you caught the 40 cents a couple days ago off the Coinbase hype. If not, your 40 cents was probably like 2 weeks ago. By now, you should have probably a couple more bucks to throw at it. So consider this maybe an average down opportunity. Always take advantage of the fear in the market and look at that as your dip buy play when everyone else is selling and turning their back on it. When people say, oh, that thing's dead, for no reason other than the fact that it's selling off, and they exit their positions and they go run over to the stock market and say, forget Doge, I'm never looking at that again. Now you have the discounts to buy in. As you being the smart person, you know what Dogecoin's value is. You know it should be 40, 50 cents at a minimum, right? And now you're seeing 18 cents. This is your chance. Buy, they're pushing the price down for you. So it's your job to just hit the buy button. They're doing all the work for you by driving the price down, panicking. So that's one way to look at it. A little bit of a weak attempt here at a recovery. So not feeling too good about it so far, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Still, never invest more money than you're afraid to lose. You know, there's high volatility in the crypto market, even in Bitcoin. It's already lost half its value. So always keep in mind there's, stock market in general, stock, crypto, Forex, whatever. It's all risky. Snake says FUD pushers must have got paid today. Must have. The boss, not going to lie, I hope it dips more and I'm going to get back in. At this point, it's dipped so low, why not dip some more, right? Armand says, I just bought another 2,600 in Doge. Cool. Me too. Nice. Glad you guys are all buying in. Good stuff. Buying that dip. Don't forget, if you don't think it's really the bottom, you can just scale in and comfortably start to buy in and assume a position. If you're 50-50 on the edge and you're like, man, this is a really, really good price, but what if it goes down a couple more cents? Like, what if 19 is the floor at this point, but what if it goes down to 12? Consider just half inning at like 18, 19 cents and holding on to the other half. That way, if it does drop, you can drop the other half in lower. Bring your average cost down to meet somewhere in the middle. Now your average is going to be somewhere around 15, 50, 16 cents, something good like that. And then you can ride the wave up. There's no harm in doing that. But when you scale in at what you think could be the bottom, what it does is it prevents you from missing out on the opportunity, then having to deal with the FOMO later and the potential lost money. Just scale in. That's the tactical, patient, smart way of doing it sometimes. Now, if you're fully convinced that this is the absolute bottom, that's more of an all-in time. But almost always when you're trading this kind of volatility, is it better to kind of scale in, whether that's 25% and then 75 later, 50 in, and then 50 later, or 25 and then 25 later, or whatever ratio that you want to do. I'm sorry, does that say 123 people in here? How are you guys doing tonight? Thank you all for your support. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. I think we got 100 subs today. I think almost 100 people subscribed today. No, it was 60 off this stream so far. Guys, if you have not subbed yet, I don't even know what to say. Like 60 people already have. Consider it, I guess. Thank you all for your support. Let's see. Me too, waiting to buy more. Nice. Doge is not looking good. It really just hasn't been looking good. Yeah. Oh, you just popped into the stream. Hey, what's going on, Rick? Yeah. Doge is not. Bitcoin's not. Ethereum's not. It is not the day for crypto. It is the day for buying dips. Travis says, technical analysis. I'm going to call this Dogecoin move a Parsons. Gage says, hey, Gage, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Altcoins will follow Bitcoin. When Bitcoin goes up, so will Doge. Exactly. And that's why I said I don't think we'll really see a recovery of this market, a strong recovery back to where we really want to go, until Bitcoin can hit that 50% threshold that Elon Musk requested to drop the suspension of Bitcoin for Tesla. Because at that point, when he releases that suspension, Bitcoin will rise up in price, and then that'll bring up Dogecoin and Ethereum. Doge right back to 40 cents at least. Ethereum right back into the mid 2000s, maybe 3000. Jeez, what kind of car is that? And then, Bitcoin back to like 50s. So that'll be great. Then on top of that, we'll have the Dogecoin update shortly after that, which will then be huge. Then we can hear about Doge for Tesla, which will also be huge. That'll boost us up. And then once we have Doge for Tesla, then all these other companies are going to start taking Dogecoin serious, and we'll just get announcement after announcement after announcement, and our price will just go up. Snowball very fast. I missed a couple subs. Thank you so much to Dolo Domo. Thank you. Adam Wilburn. Appreciate it. Al Fern, Joyce Jerry, Buka, F1, Stave East, Eric Campos, S. Nuna, Mike Shafiq, and Gage McClune. Thank you so much for subbing and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. I really appreciate it. Glad to have all 130 of you in the stream. This is absolutely insane. Let's see. You got 15K shares, your Doge at 30 cents. Nice. That's nothing to be upset about either. I mean, like I said, 30 cents is still a dip. We know we're going to go to like 40, 50 cents. So you can either average down or just wait it out and catch that profit in a couple weeks or something. It's just time. That's all it is time. Jared Maxfield says me to 33. You're going to 33 cents? Is that a dip or like it will get back up there? Just be patient. Exactly, Mike. You got it. You just dump Dogecoin. This is trash. I don't recommend that, but it is your money. Matter Annan Gibber says everything basically got cut half its price or more, give or take. Yeah, this is 50% off. All right, 50% off. This is something we really wanted, and we already bought some, but now it's 50% off. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna take what we have and just say, all right, well, you're 50% off right now, so I'm just gonna return you back to the store and only get half my money back? Or are you gonna go in and buy some more for later? Tone says, hey, bro, should I buy more? This is your dip opportunity. So if you're looking for a dip to buy more, by all means. Now, look at this here. This is funny. Doge is recovering stronger now than Bitcoin is. I don't know if that means anything. It's kind of weird. Dogecoin buyers are just like, all right, we're going to get out of this hole. We'll catch you later, Bitcoin. Thank you. Thanks for the ride. I was so busy reading comments, I kind of missed my buy opportunity. A little unfortunate, but whatever. That's what happens when you scalp. Sometimes it's better to just sit in and ride the wave. Don't overdo it. Let me see. A couple more comments here. Tiniest candles ever. Oh, my bad. I can scroll in some. That was actually my fault. My apologies. Try and get this to a good scale so you can still see the levels. That's what's important as well. All right. So maybe like that. Let me know if that's decent. I feel like short-term time frames a little more important on Dogecoin. Bitcoin, we kind of want to see if it's going to hold 32, break 33, or go down to 31. But Doge, we really want to see, like, is it going to go above 20 cents or go kind of below 18? So I think this is a good scale. And what's going on to everybody in here? Thank you for the support. Don't forget, check out that poll that's in the comment section. Let me know. Just keep updating it. Where do you think Doge is going to go? Are we going below 15 cents or above? Actually, we got some good responses, right? That's 358 votes. 53% said yes, 47% said no. But that was over a long period of time. So let me actually refresh this, and let's just see where everybody else is at. Now, all right, my friend's trolling me. He knows I'm streaming. He's in the chat, and he's calling me. All right, let's see. Hey, bro, should I buy more? Oh, I read that. Sorry. You're blowing up because we are sick of the hype pushers. Just give us the facts, not FUD, not hype. That's why I'm here. I got tired of watching the other streamers. Being a trader myself, I was like, I can't find any content to watch on my spare time. What if I just provide people the content that I would want to watch, which is people telling the truth. Not saying Doge to 1,000. Well, not saying Doge is going to go to 15 tonight so that it can go to 80 cents next week. All right, because that's not the way this is going to work. All right, hang on just a moment. Are we going? I'll update the poll. Are we going below 15 cents tonight? That's the real question. All right, so I refreshed the poll. The last one was from like a couple hours ago. So now, oh, chipping. I'll deal with him. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Spammers. Man, I'm not big enough for spammers yet. Come on. Just subbed. Thank you, Buka. I appreciate that. Tell her that Doge is trash. Wow. Tell your girl we said thank you for letting you hang with us. I will. I'll tell her you said that, Miss Skydive. Diamond hands. That's what I like to see, Travis. I'm reading in reverse again. Wax Factory, beat your eye. So, right. Yeah. We need to steal you a little from her. What's going on, Wendy? Yeah. She'll understand. One day, if I'm able to like not do my 9 to 5 and I can continue just day trading and live streaming and posting videos for y'all, and then she can leave her job too, she'll appreciate it then. So you guys supporting me is just helping me make more sense to her as well. So thank you. Because I'm pretty sure she's mad. Let's see. We get it, Rick. It's okay. Yeah, we get it. He's not liking what's going on here. The 2020 posse requires more time than any personal relationship. Don't tell my wife I said that. I will screenshot that and send her a copy. Gilbert, you just bought more. Hey, just bought more dip. Average 22. Cool. That's a nice dip. I should get a soundboard that says that's a nice dip. Smash the like button, peeps. You already know. We're at 117 likes. Crazy. Buck Robinhood main. Oh, you mean F. You've been waiting months for application to be reviewed. Really? That's not normal. I got approved in a very short period of time. Oh, couple subs. Mellow 101. Thank you so much for the sub. Motown Oldies. Thank you. And Mercia Teodorescu. It's a fancy name. Can't pronounce it right, but thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Pump. Dogecoin is pumping. Yes. You're always excited. Bitcoin is in a wedge. It wicked down before that wedge today, but is moving back up. I think this is a drop fake out. It won't go below 30K. I'm fine either way. Honestly, 18, 19, 17 cents, more than enough dip for me. Did not even think we'd really be here today. So, being able to cut at one point a couple cents higher, buy the dip on a couple accounts lower, put a little extra money in, cool. But at the same time, if it wants to dip again, I'll cut here and I'll buy back lower. But if it wants to take off and start putting us all in the green, that's fine too. Like, I am fine either way. The worst, well, I want to say the worst is over now, but we'll see. Don't surprise us now. But we think the worst is over now. So we think the worst is over now. Now we're just riding the wave. Steven says, I bought Doge at 29 Saturday morning thinking you won. 29 was a great dip. It's hard to know what's going to happen next. You can do as much technical analysis as you want, but emotionally driven crypto market is just impossible to predict sometimes, man. So trust me, I understand. I've had those buys and those regrets just like you do, but averaging down is a way to do it. He re-chat if you do. Can you shout out my friend? Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, Nick? Nick Gurse? Oh, you tried to troll me? Okay. At least I separated that. I might have to ban you just for that troll. What's going on, Nick? Anyway, Jared said, like button. I smashed the like button already. Okay, and then more like button spam. Bitcoin button, Dogecoin button. How are you going to mess with me like that when I'm just reading the comments innocently? Come on, bro. Armand says Doge at 19. Yes, Doge at 19. You bought in around 38, so you'll be holding for a long time. If it drops even lower, you may buy to lower your average. Cool. I mean, what's going on? Jahalang? Hope I know I didn't pronounce that right. Anyway, Yeah, we're at a pretty good dip right now. I mean, anywhere in this range. What I've just been saying to everybody, just make sure you buy a dip that you're cool with. Like, it might not be the best dip in the world. You might think, oh, well, what if it goes to 14 cents? But then what if it doesn't and you miss your 19-cent buy opportunity? Just buy a dip at a point where you feel comfortable and just kind of let that be it. It's not always about timing the bottom. It's about just getting in the move. And that's the thing that sometimes people mess up, like especially in trading the stock market. They're like, well, I only want to be a part of this trade if I can buy it right here and then sell it right here. And if I didn't do that, I failed. That's not true. The whole point of trading is not to catch every move and every single part of the move. It is to make profit. And that means you could be buying in here and you could be selling right here. That could be all you need. Just a little advice. Rick says, let me see. Rick's, wow, I'm behind on comments. Forgive me, everybody. I usually don't have 130 people in the stream, so this is a little wild. But like I said, I'll read faster now. Doge is trash. This coin was makeup. You people support a coin that is not going to make any money. That's not true. We've already made money off of it. How is this pre-recorded? I'm reading the comments live, man. Motown says, what's good? Should we sell or buy? This was more of a buy window right here. Now we're getting at a point where it's like, Now, obviously, 119 is still a buy overall. 119, though, you're getting to this 20,000 support level, and you're seeing weak movement now from Bitcoin. So I can't say that this particular moment in this price range is a buy. If anything, this is probably a wait. It should have been a buy here, or you wait for the next little proof that we're going to move up. If you're trying to technically trade the right way. If you don't really care about the technicals and you just want to be in and go to sleep, buying anywhere under 20 cents obviously is a crazy good dip. So that would be my recommendation. The boss says, no, it's not. No, it is not pre-recorded. I'm trying to see if it's going to dip a tad bit more, but you're set to buy. You just bought a few days ago, so let's see what's popping. Nice. Respect. I respect that play. Yeah, chill out, shipping. I don't want to have to mute. I only had to ban one person. Actually, it was one person 5 times because they made 4 more accounts. So I don't want to have to do that again. Yeah, not that kind of stream. This is a smaller stream, so people trolling is just way more obvious. Stop with the mental illness. Oh my. He should get some. Man, you have some trolls in tonight. Hey, what's going on, David? Yeah, all right. I'll get some mods. That'll be my task for tonight. Caleb, I don't trust you as my mod. You're the only one in here I know in real life, and you're the only one I don't trust with mod. That's messed up. Bitcoin's really not moving here. Or is my Weeble's not frozen. Doge just, all right, just took off my split screen. Okay. Okay, and then it goes back. Cool. Yeah, Dogecoin's making its own moves here. Bitcoin's struggling a bit. It just is what it is right now. The thing is, this was just such a weak little cup handle move. I think this is a fake out. In my honest opinion, if I'm giving you some TA, based off the fact that I know this is following this, to me, that looks like a fake out. I could be getting proved wrong here, but you see what I'm saying. That's not a cup and handle pattern that formed. Cup and handle should have been like this and then like that, or something close. Maybe even like that, all right, if we're going to say a little more bearish. But what we got instead was this, whatever in the world that is. That is not a cup and handle formation. But now it's trying to move up, so we'll see. Maybe it'll come up to here and then just take off. That is not a normal pattern. But Doge is moving, so that's cool. We'll see what happens. We kind of have to see what happens here, and then we have to see what happens here. 2 moments of truth coming up. And now Doge loses some strength. Doge is still following Bitcoin overall, but it's doing its own little weird thing at this moment. Usually it's a little more tied together. Cardano. Yes, Cardano's good. Get a life, cut the spamming. I agree. Good morning. What's going on, Mello? Just woke up and the market is... Yeah, exactly. Got your average down 6 cents today. You're happy? Cool. Glad to have you, the chosen one. Snake, it says, at the very least, I think we broke out of this downward channel, waiting for a confirmation of a trend up. I'm going to try and fly through these comments, guys. You're acting like your picture looks like corn polish. Wow. Tone says, should I get in more? How you want to scale in is up to you guys. I don't want to give like direct buy signals, sell signals, or how much money should I put in information, all right? I do the TA. I help you guys see what's probably going to happen, and I help you guys make sure that you're trading properly. As far as like exactly when you buy, exactly when you sell, and how much money you trade with, that should be your decision at the end of the day, because I'm not a financial advisor, so I really can't give you that info, but I'm giving you as close to that level of info as I can, with more just like helping you understand and teaching if you don't already know how. If you already know how, then you can just share thoughts, and still we can get some additional perspective at the very least. Energy drinks. Oh, chipping, you're tripping. You're doing too much already. Childish. Energy drinks on deck tonight. I don't want to miss a deeper dip in the middle of the night. I feel that. And it looks like we might get one. The way that Bitcoin's looking weak right here. Bye, bye, bye. All right, chipping. Last warning. You got to chill out. Buy the dip and eat it up. Imagine pre-recording a stream. Yeah. Remember Mariano for entertainment only purposes. Right. Not financial advice. Exactly. Doge dipped harder throughout the day. Let's see. I always use regular candlesticks, Hannah. Always regular. I have not really experimented with the ashy ones, but the regular it does the job perfectly fine. So I haven't tried to learn any other different kind of candlesticks. It hasn't been necessary for me. Oh, that's why Caleb called me. Okay, it all makes sense now. I was like, why? I thought he was just trying to mess with me. Go to try spam on the Arc stream. Yeah. Tame the Arc. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Motown. No problem. Either way, we rockin'. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, there's a lot more comments here. All right, let me. What do you know? People say 15 cents all day and we bounce off 16. Yeah. That's what always happens. That's why I try not to get to the cent or to the actual level. Like I've always been saying in cryptocurrencies, a lot of times it's a window. So if I think it's going to 31, other people probably think it's going to 31. Some people will probably try and buy early to make sure they get filled. Then you end up with an actual bounce level that's higher than everyone's expecting. That's why when we think like, oh, it's definitely going to stop at 40 cents, like Doge is going to pump up from 25 to 40 cents. A lot of times they'll only make it to like 38. People start taking profit early, all thinking the same thing. Yeah, we are rocking, Matar. You are absolutely right. Are you funny chipping? Are you? You bought yesterday at 26? 26 is fine. 26 is a dip. We're almost right back there. We're at 20 right now. You need a Dogecoin button next to the like button. See which one gets more. It would probably be the Dogecoin button. I'm not going to lie. All right, so now... All right, are we going below 15 cents tonight? More people still saying no. Cool, okay. Cool. Not laughing with you, laughing at you. Yeah. What's going on, the alpha? Glad to have you, man. Average was 31 this morning. Now it's almost 25. That's a good average down. You successfully scalped around 500 Doge throughout the entire night, and that random Bitcoin upward pump ruined everything. Now you're tilted. Yeah. Well, this random little spike right here annoyed me. This right here, when Bitcoin wasn't moving, threw me off a little bit. All right, I'm going to go watch the last episode of Hourbex. Interesting. All right. I muted him. There we go. Doing a little too much. I'm pretty patient, but come on, you can't kill the stream. There's too little activity, like overall. It's not like there's tens of thousands of people chatting and your message just gets lost or something. Like we're actually conversing. trying to help everybody out. So if you're just spamming like especially inappropriate stuff too and racist stuff, come on, man. I'm almost there. Getting there. Let's see. You like the vibe, but that dude's killing it? Yeah. All right, I got rid of him. He's gone. He's muted. You need advice for watching the charts? You just turned 18. You're trying to jump into all the cryptos and stocks early? Okay. I can give you quick advice. First thing, keep your charts as simple as possible. A lot of new traders, they start learning how to trade. They start watching these videos, and then they start getting into indicators. And like, oh, all these different indicators. Like, for example, click here. All indicators. There's this long list. All these different indicators can give me all this different information. Notice I have one indicator clicked. EMA. How many EMA lines do I have? One. That is my only indicator I use. If I'm trading the stock market, I'll have two indicators. Besides volume, that's obvious, but I'll have a 200 EMA and a VWAP line. That's it. So keep your chart clean. That is number one. Keep it as clean as you possibly can. Don't draw a whole bunch of lines everywhere, and don't use a whole bunch of indicators. You want to learn how to read candlesticks and how to read the chart. Learn what support and resistance is. That's all you need to know. How to find key levels of support and resistance, and then try and learn over time and watching videos and stuff, you'll understand how to really understand candles better and what they indicate. That'll just take a little bit of time and practice and research, but then also start learning some basic patterns. Bull flags, bear flags, head and shoulders, double top, double bottom, that kind of basic stuff. That is my recommendation, short term, for how to read a chart. Also, a more general piece of advice for everybody in here, not just new people, make sure you're switching your time frames up. One of the best things that you can do, to all 130 people of you here in the chat right now, one of the best things you can do, especially in cryptocurrency, is have a 200 EMA lineup and look for key levels just by using the 200 EMA and switching your time frame. Notice, okay, on the 2-minute, it's at 19 cents. On the 3-minute, it's at 1978. On the 10-minute, it's at 23. On the 15-minute, it's at 24. On the 30-minute, it's at 26. Now you're getting these levels already, basically resistance levels on the way up. So sometimes if you haven't even had a chance to look at the chart and plot out your key levels like 25, 20, 17, you can put a 200 EMA line up and just adjust your time frame, and you'll get the next key levels of support or resistance. Because more than anything, price action strongly observes the 200 EMA indicator more than any other indicator, and almost more than support and resistance lines, because especially more than trend lines, but sometimes more than support and resistance lines too, because every once in a while people will have their support line at like a different spot or something. So just combine those two, support and resistance lines and a 200 EMA, and switch your time frames. That is all you need to do. If you do a whole lot more than that, you're overcomplicating the process. You're looking at too much information. And that's why you'll notice, go on more of the, like, I'm not just talking about the YouTubers that live stream their chart all day and they'll put up like Bollinger Bands and the RSI and the MACD and 5 different moving averages and maybe a couple other indicators too, for people to come onto their stream and like look at the chart with all that stuff. I'm not talking about those people. Go find people that actually live trade and that will show their screen. Notice how few indicators and things they actually have up at any given time. One of the people I learned how to trade from had no indicators except for VWAP. No drawings, no indicators. Literally look at the candles, mentally plot out levels, draw the really important ones, have your 200 EMA. If you're day trading, also have a VWAP and volume, obviously. And that's it. Keep it simple. Learn how to just read the chart and figure out what the patterns are trying to tell you. You don't need indicators to tell you stuff you can see. So that's my advice for you. Yeah, it is good to learn at a young age, for sure. You can actually turn it into like a 9 to 5 if you really want, or like a 6 to 12, honestly. Tomorrow morning is a good time for buy. Keep an eye on crypto for the next couple days. With the meme stocks dying down, like I said, a lot of that buying pressure from those people that no longer have meme stocks to trade, as those things sell off, they'll be taking taking profit or cutting losses and looking for somewhere else to go for the next pump, they're going to see all of these cryptocurrencies at 50% off. You know they're going to want to shift their money over. Thank you all so much for your support, by the way. If you haven't already subscribed to this YouTube channel, go ahead, flip the phone. I know that's a pain in the butt, but flip it to portrait mode and hit that subscribe button. It means more than you know. You're really helping a small channel grow, and I give this kind of information every single day of the week. So if you're into that, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We have almost gotten 100 subscribers today. That is nuts. Thank you all for your support. That's what you've been trying, but they use so many big words you don't understand. The University of YouTube will teach you. Go watch videos in your spare time. I'll give you some channels if you want. I'm working on my own course, by the way. I just haven't had time to finish the videos. So I'll give you a couple channels to look at. You can write these down. Zip Trader, Humble Trader, her older videos. Her more recent one, she just recaps every single day. She's not really teaching. So the Humble Trader, look at her older videos. Zip Trader, and then there's Trade Pro, the Boiling Room. I'm just giving you a bunch that come to my head that are legit and not trying to waste your time. And there's a couple other ones. But start with the basics. What is support and resistance? And what is the 200 EMA? What is VWAP? That's really just start with those. But understand support and resistance first. Understand trader mentalities. And understand, also look up what are the different types of trading. I would explain that. We just have so many people in here that I kind of want to make sure I'm answering everybody's questions. In one of maybe the next stream, or once I catch up on comments, if I ever do tonight, it's been 2 hours, then I'll break some more down for you. Let's see. You hope the Chinese government wakes up and throws some definitive FUD today and gets us below 30K. It's very likely. Sorry, I'm zoomed out pretty far, aren't I? Doge is really trying. It's trying to curl up here. It might. We'll see. Let's take a look at what Bitcoin's doing, though. I think it's a little more important. All right, so Bitcoin is trying to do a really big swoop move here. We'll just map out the obvious line here. 33,000 is what it needs to pass in order to really do something here. So let's keep an eye on this first. And we'll flip back to Dogecoin in just a moment. Actually, we'll just split screen. But really, we need to see if this is going to reclaim that level. I'm just going to delete this line. It's a little too distracting. That line's not that important. And that's another thing. Keeping your chart clean. Keep up the relevant lines. When one line becomes irrelevant, delete it. It just gets in the way, and it'll start giving you false information that you don't need. And it might make you make a decision that you shouldn't have made. For example, that line there was making me feel like if Doge price action hit that level and broke above it, that it could be a buy opportunity. That's not true. So I deleted that line. Now I don't feel like that anymore. The more you watch, the more words will come to you. Yeah. You have to learn terminology and then research each term. I'll have my trading course finished soon, started and finished soon. I've made 3 videos so far. One of them's in the member-only Discord. It's a whole thing, but I'll get that to you guys for those that are newer. Very soon. Right now, you're in Bitcoin, Netflix, AMC, Coinbase. Ooh, AMC. Where are you in at AMC? Doge up to 20. Yeah, Doge is doing all right here. We're seeing some strength here. This is cool. We held at the 32.5 line. A lot of people are going to like that a lot. Right in this general area, we held. So now we want to see a move to 33,000 and it take off from there. And that will probably keep people comfortable for the rest of the night. That's good. 3 long-term plays and AMC being your short swing play. After the squeeze with AMC, you may want to get out. Yeah, it's looking like it's already getting close. I don't know what short swing means or squeezing. Yeah, you've heard the term. How many coins do you need to buy to make $1 million? Depends on what you think the price is going to go to. If you want $1 million at $1 per Doge, that's what you think the price target's going to be. You need 1 million Dogecoin. And then that'll be $1 per Dogecoin. You'll have $1 million. Or 2 million to be a millionaire at 50 cents Doge. 2 million Dogecoin. Let me see. Short swing. Well, yeah, I'll skip some of them where you're explaining to him. You made it out the hole in profit so far, $20. Nice. Nice XDV. Is it a good idea to buy a share at this time? Anything under 20 cents is a great dip on Doge. So, what we really want to see is Dogecoin or Bitcoin holding above this 32 level. I'm not sure I'm fully convinced. To be convinced that Bitcoin's really going to recover here, I want to see this move back up to 33 cents, break past it, hold it as support, and continue up. Until it does that, I feel like this is still indicated as the top. We, on a shorter term, have not broken past this level right here. And we're trading in this little channel here. So at this moment of time, I am not convinced that we're really going to move up very far. Is that a good idea to buy share at this time? Got into AMC because you heard it's supposed to go up soon, the alpha. Yeah. See, there's just a lot of hype around that. But it kind of already did. It's up and it lost some momentum. I'm not saying it's completely over, but in my opinion, it's not a super ideal play right now. AMC squeezing because of the shorts. It's really not worth. Oh, I skipped comments. Whoops. I scrolled. It's not really worth its price. True. It'll run up and you'll feel like you have a max profit when you sell. Yeah. Yeah, so the whole short squeeze concept means usually a price is going way up above where it's actually valued, so those trading short squeezes are really risky. We're going to hit $15 by next weekend on what? Bought $50 at 26 cents, then bought 900 Doge at 17, or $900 at 17. Cool. That's a great price to be in. Yeah, I'm glad people are making profit too and averaging down, doing things the right way. That's awesome. Yeah, no problem. We got him muted. Volume's almost 7 billion. How our charts look now? Any good vibes? We need this to break above 32 and above 33. Well, I don't have a PC. I just use Robinhood. Alpha, you can download apps like TradingView on your phone. You don't have to use a PC. Robinhood. I use Robinhood. Robinhood's not bad. I use Robinhood to execute and Webull for my charting, or I use TradingView for my charting. But to execute basic trades, Robinhood gets the job done. Especially when I'm streaming, I don't have to click a whole bunch of buttons. It works and it's free. So, if anyone needs to sign up for Robinhood or Webull, that's just getting started. Link in the description. If you scroll down, it says follow me on Twitter, Instagram, etc. here. Then it has this link. Just click on that link right there, and that'll take you to you'll see. So it's like all my links, and then it has it'll say Robinhood 1 free stock, Webull 2 free stocks, something like that. So that's a referral if you want to get that when you sign up. And of course, I get like a free stock as well. Oh, you made a promise to all the OGs. If Doge hit 19, you were all in at 5,000, so you just bought in. Nice. I remember you said that. That's awesome. Mariana, my daughter may have to go to PITT instead of NYU. That's hilarious. If she's ever in the stream, I'll make sure to let her know where her tuition money went. Robinhood's a good start for 18-year-old, right? Yes, absolutely. You can watch my video I just uploaded yesterday called Robinhood, like which brokerage to use getting started, Robinhood versus Webull. That should give you an idea. To the boss 480 rather. Yeah, it's simple. It's what I started with. Many problems with Robinhood, though. Look up the reviews. Yeah. Getting started as a brand new beginner, almost no matter what, I still recommend Robinhood. Just once you start getting more advanced, you're probably going to want to branch out into something like Webull. It's a little more advanced. The charting's a little bit better. Way more details. But starting with Webull, if you don't know terminology and what screeners are and all kinds of stuff, it's going to be really overwhelming. So I don't recommend you start there. At least start with Robinhood, understand what's in Robinhood, and then move on. Because Webull's built more for like the transition to being intermediate towards even getting more into like intermediate advanced. If you don't know what all that stuff is, you are not going to have a good time. But it is free, so there's no harm in trying it. You can always just try both too. When he gets his money up and more info, he should switch. Yeah, but as a starter, it's a good yeah. Robinhood. When did I start trading Mascot Media? About 2 years ago, 2.5 years. What is this? This is a Doge and Bitcoin watch stream where we're doing TA, keeping an eye on stuff and all that. Heard of people making their first 100K off Robinhood, though? Just depends. The Dogecoin millionaire has all his Doge on Robinhood. Plenty of big name YouTubers as well that are into finance use Robinhood primary, and Webull also as like a secondary or primary with Robinhood as the secondary. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't really beat no commission fees and a good user interface and quick, reliable trade execution. The only problem is Robinhood does go down at really untimely times sometimes. 3 times in a row. Huh. Anyway, it was 16 earlier and expected to drop till 8. I know I missed that working. Wow, there's so many comments, guys. Now I'm trying to speed read and I'm still not there. Almost. Oh, I'm almost there. Chosen, what happened to you with Robinhood? Just curious because I trade on Robinhood, never had a problem. If it goes down, I'll buy more, no worries, but a promise is a promise. That's awesome. Skydive. Can you lose if you just buy and sit with Ether and Bitcoins? Probably not. That's what I was saying. If Dogecoin wasn't down 40% right now, I would probably just be going into Ethereum, because Ethereum is at this crazy dip. Just take a look at Ethereum chart. Take a look at Ethereum chart right here. All right, and look at where it came from. $4,300 before Bitcoin crashed, and now it's at $1,900, and it was at $1,700 not long ago. These are crazy dips. We know things like Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to recover back to the prices that they came from. So if you didn't feel confident in Dogecoin, you could absolutely buy something up on like the Ethereum side and know that your money's like guaranteed going to triple by the time that Bitcoin fully recovers or something like that. So I really like Ethereum. And we know Ethereum has a lot of catalysts, a lot of upgrades coming that's going to drive the price up kind of no matter what. So things are in the pipeline. So that's a pretty good play as well. All right, I'm going to catch up on these comments and then maybe just do a final glance at things. Let me see. With high volume, it doesn't fill your buy or sell orders, crashes. Sometimes people's accounts lock. Yes, Robinhood's been doing some weird stuff every once in a while lately. Hey, good night, Austin. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope everybody has good success. Still a ton of shorts out on AMC. Yeah. Feel dumb because you bought Doge at 23 cents. That's a dip, man. There's no reason to feel bad. It's good because if you want out, you can get out at 23 with a small loss or ride the wave. Yeah, 23 cents is a great dip. Anything under 30 cents right now, I wouldn't really even be worried. Yeah, you'll probably have some like FOMO, and you'll be upset because you're like, man, I wish I had some more money to average down with, or I wish I hadn't bought till the next day. But you can't really like predict that stuff. If you're in at a good price, you're in at a good price. Yeah, some people are in at a better price, but you're still going to see profit in a couple weeks. So it is what it is. It's just part of how the markets go. Rez, what in the world is that supposed to mean? Why Webull takes so long to get cash cleared, like 7 days from the bank? I don't know. Webull isn't as good with that as Robinhood is, Motown. Always buy in increments, buy down on the dip. Yep, average down in increments. Scale in with a certain percentage of what your average down fund is. If you have $5,000 in and you say, all right, it's dropping, I have $5,000 more dollars max that I want to average in with. If you see a great price and you don't know if it's going to go lower, you can drop $2,500 in and then hold on to the rest, or $3,000 in, $4,000 in, hold on to the last $1,000, something like that. Just in case it goes a couple cents lower, and then you can drop the rest in and lower your average even more. But don't miss the move. That's the whole point. Webull makes the money clear first for crypto. Yeah, for crypto, it's a pain. All right, let me skip some of these. Let's see. Yeah, Robinhood's for diamond hands. It can be. Cash App isn't bad either for stocks. Yeah, I know some people that trade on Cash App. I don't. I've never tried it. I actually use the reverse of Skydive. So I use Robinhood for scalping, and I use Webull for long term. But I use Webull's charts for all of it. I just use Robinhood to execute the actual buy and sell. On desktop, though, you're never going to want to use Robinhood. You'll always want to use Webull. But on mobile, it's a different story. Move half your money from Doge, move to ETH. Oh, you moved half your money from Doge and moved to ETH? Nice. That's a good call. That diversification will probably pay off for you pretty nicely as well. It's a stable play, like a more guaranteed play. Maybe Dogecoin has some more higher percentage gain potential, but Ethereum It's just like Bitcoin is going to go up, that type of thing. You don't have to hope for an Elon tweet or anything like that. Average 29. Nice, Joseph. Nice. Thank you so much, Mascot. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that so much. Thank you for your support. Webull definitely has the best charts. I agree. I use Webull, and you can actually use TradingView to see Robinhood's pricing, because the prices are usually just a little bit different because they use different like exchanges to get their prices. So if you want to see a charted version of what Robinhood's prices display, you can use TradingView and find the Binance. They use Binance charts, apparently. Binance's pricing. So use the go to TradingView and select the Binance option. Or if you want to see Webull's prices, Webull actually has charts that are usable, so you can just use Webull app. SafeMoon will gain the most this year. It might, but it's not really my thing as of right this moment. I try and stick to the more solidified, established cryptocurrencies that I can safely recommend to people that have fundamentals and catalysts and stuff. Ideally, also some of the higher market cap ones. Now, there will be some riskier plays that I'll throw out there for scalp opportunities, but it's not, those plays usually aren't something that I recommend even that you like throw your whole account into. So SafeMoon seems like one of those all-in or nothing plays, less of a scalp. It is not a scalp play because you lose a percentage of your money if you buy in and then sell. So I'd have to really check on how SafeMoon's doing today. The last time I looked, I didn't like it. I didn't like the concept. You transferred. Oh, yeah. Robinhood does not make sure. Robinhood's the whale. It could be. Webull's charts are amazing. Yes. You really don't need, like, TradingView's cool, and I have it. I pay for it, but I almost never use it. I only use it when Webull is down for maintenance and the charts stop working for that hour each day. How do we know when Robinhood or any other apps sell or buy or transaction, like the maintenance schedule time is strange to you? Robinhood usually goes down at like 5:45 p.m. Eastern time every single day for like 15 or 30 minutes. I can't remember. Webull goes down from 5:30 to 6:30 for crypto, at least 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So that's a whole hour. Robinhood's downtime is way shorter, but you get used to it. It's annoying on both of them, but you get used to it. But Robinhood also crashes a lot more often. So, top 5 recommendations of crypto, or what? SafeMoon isn't risky. It's the least risky. I know technically it's the least risky. That's why they call it SafeMoon. I understand the concept, but I don't like it. It's not for me. If I'm going to long-term invest in something, I'm fine with investing in like Ethereum or something like that. I don't really have a need for like SafeMoon or SafeRocket or Safe Doge or anything like that. Like, I'm fine with the actual cryptos that are high on the market cap list and that we really know about. Now, I will by all means still research those as they continue to improve and see if my feeling on them changes, but I just mean as of today, SafeMoon isn't really something that like piques my interest. And for that reason, I won't just recommend it. Let's see. Thank you for the sub on Twitter. I mean, the follow on Twitter. I appreciate that. And there's a few subscribers I missed here, so thank you to Carl Mitchell, Jerome Cameron, The Chosen One, Mr. and Miss Annabalo, Rob, Eamon, Raynolf, Nestor. Wait, I read some of these, I think. XDV Black, Mascot, Ra, and John Ferrari. Thank you all so much for your subs. I appreciate that so much. Top 5 crypto, understanding it's opinionated. I would say number 1, Ethereum. Number 2, Dogecoin. Number 3, Bitcoin. Number 4, I feel obligated to say Cardano and then XRP. I say Cardano because it's going to give Ethereum a run for its money. Ideally, hopefully, right? That's the whole idea. Once Ethereum moves to proof of stake with Ethereum 2, that might be a different story. We'll have to see. And then XRP has a lot of promises and a lot of good stuff going for it right now. that Dogecoin doesn't, like the really low transaction fees, the fast speeds, and all kinds of stuff. So it seems a little better for like moving money from like business to business, those kind of transactions. Now there's a lot of other ones too that are really cool. A lot of other DeFi apps like Compound, and then you've also got stuff like Polygon and, you know, Polkadot, some other different things, Chainlink, Thorchain. I mean, you've got all these different DeFi apps too that all do these different things. Some of them provide layer 2 software solutions. Some of them provide just additional like smart contract type services on top of like the Ethereum network to let you do more stuff with your finances. Like they're all cool in their own way. But kind of the top 10 or top 5-ish usually market cap ones, they tend to be my favorite for a reason. And that's because their use case is the most established, and there's few other coins that do the exact same thing as them. A lot of these, like this whole rest of the list here, almost all of these are like DeFi apps that do these somewhat of the same things or slightly different things. But these top guys, this is a storage of gold in Bitcoin, like a storage of value in a cryptocurrency. Ethereum, we have the Ethereum network, which hosts and allows most of these other things on this top 100 page to run on top of it. Ethereum's like the highway, when all these other DeFi apps are like the vehicles on top of that highway. So Ethereum is absolutely massive. And then you've got Dogecoin, which is the primary everyday person's go-to, or it's becoming the go-to coin for buying things and selling goods from people, everyday transactions. That's what Dogecoin's becoming. XRP seems to be kind of lined up nicely for businesses. Corporations, maybe banks on the back end, if they want to route money to different places, they can do it quick, secure, and cheaply. Or corporations in general, maybe not just banks. And then Cardano is planning to give Ethereum a run for their money and kind of do the same exact thing as Ethereum. So that's why those are my top 5. They're unique. A lot of the other DeFi apps are just extremely similar to each other, and I feel like they need more time to really figure out like which ones are going to be special. Now, of course, if you get in early and you try and speculate, you might be able to catch some plays earlier than other people and see more growth, but you really got to do research on those to really catch that. You got 4 of the 5? Nice. Nice. PayPal's as fast as lightning for crypto transactions, has nice charts too. Awesome. This is the best chill chat and with the best host. Thank you so much, the boss. I appreciate that. I love streaming for you guys, helping you guys answer questions, look at the chart, evaluate price predictions, all that stuff, and teaching, especially a lot of the newer or beginner to intermediate traders, like how to do stuff and how to be better. But also the chat is great. And usually there's music, but I think for probably the last hour, it's actually been stopped and I didn't notice. So I apologize. But it's all right. We're getting to the end of the stream here anyway. If you're panicking right now, you probably own more than you can afford to lose. If that isn't you, stick to the plan. That is true. That is true. Yep, never invest more than you're willing to actually lose. Like, yes, it doesn't mean that if you lost it, you would not be kind of bummed. But if you're going to go into your room and like break down into tears, or not be able to pay your next bill, or not be able to buy food, or be struggling, you probably overdid it. Not probably, by the way. You did. You did not invest more than you want to lose, but you hate to see your profit flushing, or maybe you're wrong. No, that's reasonable. Absolutely. Like Dogecoin Millionaire, he should have protected some profit. Thing is, Dogecoin Millionaire was having just more fun being the Dogecoin Millionaire, like the face of Doge. And I'm actually glad he didn't sell, because if he sold, Dogecoin probably would have sold off. Because other than Elon Musk, the Dogecoin Millionaire, he became the face of Dogecoin. He kept everybody else motivated to hold. Even today, there were a couple of people saying, man, Dogecoin's at 18 cents. And he said he's still holding. So I guess I'm still holding. He's kind of keeping the movement going as well. I think we'd see a massive sell-off if that guy said that he took like half profit. Everybody else is going to be like, oh man, maybe I should take some profit too. It's just the natural thought. Because in our minds, like, he has the most to lose and he's still holding on. So let's do it with him. That's just our natural reaction. Doge is trying to curl. Here's the thing, guys. I guess I do need to go soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go soon, I think. Can't let the lady get too upset. Yeah, it's probably too late, honestly. She's already, oh yeah, she's upset already. All right, if I end up single, it's you guys' fault, all right? Thanks. Yeah, you guys may have killed my relationship, so can I get a sub? Can I at least get a subscribe for what you did? For my sacrifice, rather, not for what you did, for my sacrifice. All right, let me see. Oh, there were a couple more subscribes. Thank you, Robert Leal. Thank you so much. Matter, thank you. Joseph Sylvester, thank you so much. And Lucy drank just now. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I got a text. But we had 140 people. What was I supposed to do? But guys, yeah, I think I am going to wrap it up. It's been a great stream. Here's the thing. We've sat here and watched this chart together for the last 4 hours. I literally finished working at 6 and started my stream, and now it's about 10. All right. She won't be mad when I get that bread. Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, I guess eventually it'll pay off for you, but sucks. I was like, anyway, a couple more comments here I'll catch up on. Do I think Doge will go lower this week? If Bitcoin does. At this point, we saw a nice rejection, but I would not be surprised to wake up to see that at one of these levels, 33 or something like that, Bitcoin actually rejected back, and now we're back down here. Wouldn't be surprised. So kind of have to play this one day by day. I'm not super convinced yet. I'm honestly not. I'll probably stay up a little late tonight and just keep my eye on the chart so I can get an idea, and wake up early in the morning tomorrow and just take a quick glance at it and go back to sleep. Because unless we really rock it out of here and pass like 34, 35,000, you're not convincing me that we're done. You know? Thanks for your knowledge. 2020 cool stream. Absolutely. No problem, Motown. Glad you guys are enjoying it and learning. Don't forget, everybody, plan your trade and then trade your plan, no matter what that is. If you're not in, start thinking about where you want to buy in. Don't just sit here and let your emotions drive your click of the buy or sell button. That is the worst thing you can do. That is rookie mistake number one. Not planning out what you want to do. Just being zoomed in on the chart, looking at what happens and saying, oh, I think it's going to go up, or oh, I think it's going to go down, so I'm going to buy in now, or so I'm going to sell. Worst thing you can possibly do. Then what happens when it goes in the other direction? You're already in the red. Maybe you cut the trade right there and you just locked in a loss. So start thinking in advance. Where do I want to buy in? What dip do I really want to be in at? Will I scale in? Where do I feel comfortable scaling in? And then where would I want to drop the rest in? If it doesn't go my way and it just goes up instead and stops dipping, where am I going to look for a pullback to then just enter and say, all right, I missed my super low dip, so I'm just going to get in here, call it a day, put my phone away. Start thinking of these things and follow through on that plan. Don't just say it, and then the time comes, you're like, well, actually, the way things are looking now, execute. Execute your trade that you planned out. Follow your plan. And then if things start going wrong, you execute your, oh crap, things are going wrong plan. Or if things start going right, you execute your things are going right plan. Where do I take profit? You know, systematic and methodical. That's what trading is supposed to be. That's the benefit of being us versus being like a computer algo that can just trade off of indicators and candlesticks. Like we can actually start thinking multiple steps ahead, consider social sentiment and then the patterns and the candles, and also have all these plans versus just being a buy button clicker and a sell button clicker. If that makes sense. But yeah, absolutely glad to help. Looking to buy back in. Oh, I missed a lot of comments again. Oh boy. Overfeed, she'll be fine. I invested $1,000 when it was 1 cent. Took your initial profit and playing with house money. Wow, awesome. Run while I can. Yeah, it's probably too late, but maybe it's also never too late. I don't know. Great stream. I appreciate that, Fights. Thank you so much. Better get to your old lady. She'll be there, not us. Shore the account, bro. Yeah, I'll shore the account once we bounce. If I shore the account right now, she's gonna be like, so yeah, why were you wasting your time? Isn't that half of what you showed me 2 days ago? She'll come back when Doge hits 10. Oh yeah, she'll be in the background with pom poms when Doge hits 10. Until next time, happy trading, and may the force be with you. I appreciate that. May the force be with you all. At least Safe Moon Shib, AMC will still make me a millionaire. Nice. Welcome to the stream, Fortune. What's going on? Sorry, I'm trying to fly through these comments so I can actually wrap up, because I always do this and I never end up ending stream. Do you think it's safe to buy Doge right now? It's a dip. So whether or not it goes to 9 cents in 2 days, you're in at 19 cents. So in my opinion, yes. To answer your question, 19, 18, 17 cents is extremely good value for a Dogecoin dip buy. A couple weeks, it is very unlikely you'll regret it. You'll probably have 2x your money by then. So hope that answers that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a good. How I'm going to stay up late spooning checking Doge. That's what I do every night. Just got the phone in one hand. I'm just, looking forward to coming back tomorrow. Awesome. Glad to hear that, Brian. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Good night, 2020. Good night to the 2020 posse. Wishing you all the best of luck tonight into tomorrow. Happy trading to everybody. I hope everything works out for all of you. Should you buy Doge right now? Oh, yeah, I did answer that. Yes, it's going up. Wait and see. Give it a week. Dope stream. Put it down tomorrow so that we can stream longer. Oh, man. This stream is over. We're positive uptrend now. The storm is over? Yeah, Tanvir. I wanted to wait till we stabilized a little bit. That is not to say that we're going to fail here, but I didn't want to in-stream down here or right here. So at least we're kind of in the clear, and you guys can start thinking about what to do next with a level head before next stream tomorrow. All right, okay, y'all have a great night. Make that money. Thanks to all the new subs. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Yeah, I agree. At least you're getting free Bitcoin for sending this person an ETH first. He promised. Ooh, that sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. Peace out, night. Peace. All right, some people heading out. I understand. Easy R. Don't buy. Come on, man. with the bearishness. Don't buy. We'll on Monday see what happens Saturday. We just don't know. Don't miss out on your dip opportunity. If you feel that uncomfortable, you can scale in. Or if you really don't think now's the time, then don't buy. But then also don't complain later if this was the dip and it takes off. That's the thing. Connor. Hey, Connor, what's going on? 5 cents? Wow. Bearish. Straight up honest and clean opinion on trading. I appreciate that, Byron. Glad to have you here at the channel, man. Looking forward to seeing you next stream. Last minute trolls. Yeah, I know. 2 a.m. West Coast crash. Buy those dips. True. And Marvin, you just bought at 60. Awesome. Glad to hear it, guys. I caught up on all comments. It only took me 4 hours. Well, it took me about probably 2 hours from when I fell behind on comments to actually catch up. And now guess what? There's subs. There's more subs. Thank you. I am happy about it. Not a complaint. So Stephen Ruiz, David Noel, Sus Service, Dimitri, Larissa, Fortson, El Bashkatab. I know I messed that up. Jonathan Oliver, Byron Brigado, Michael Hyman, Ranson Cheen, and Lorenzo Washington. Thank you all so much for the subs. So many new subs today. So many new faces. I am looking forward to seeing all you guys tomorrow in the next live stream. Don't forget, I don't only live stream. I also make videos, shorter videos that are like 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll make one on like what's going to happen today in the stock market, or what I think is going to happen in the crypto market, or what I think is going to happen tomorrow, just so that they're neatly packaged and you can watch them on your own time. But I do also live stream almost every single day of the week, including the weekend. So a lot of content. Love to see you guys in the next live stream. If you're not already subbed up, click that sub button. That way you can get all of that content and be a part of the next session. So again, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm on my way, Ray. Appreciate that. Good night to all of you, Ray, the boss, Marvin, Jonathan, all of my new subs. Thank you so much for the support. It's crazy. I appreciate it. 150 likes. And thank you all for the people that donated tomorrow. Usually I'm live somewhere around this same time. It's got to be after work because I do work 9 to 5 with your support. Maybe one day that won't be the case and I can just do this full time and trade with you guys. But as of right now, usually it's like 9 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes sooner though. Like today we started at like 6. So if I can do it sooner, I'll try and do it sooner. But that's usually the move. And Wash Squad, thank you so much for that sub, man. All right, guys, I will catch you all tomorrow in the next live stream. Have a good night, everybody. See ya.